Hey guys, how are you? Okay, let me make sure okay, good. The mic is set up. Let me make sure it's a little bit closer. Okay, I think that's good. All right, guys, welcome to Bratty's Tarot. I'm going to be taking a look at this weekend from June 16th through June 18th. We are having a new moon in Gemini, okay? So keep that in mind. I'm actually super excited about it. I don't know about you guys, but I am. And I'm going to be taking Super Chat questions. If you don't know how the Super Chat questions work and you would like to know, make sure that you visit www.brattystarot.com and look under Super Chat rules. Make sure that you're checking for your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter sign for a full picture of what may be transpiring. Keep in mind, these are general readings, so make sure that you're checking all of your placements. If one does not resonate, check another placement. If it does resonate and you'd like to get a little bit more in-depth with me, then you can visit www.brattystarot.com and book a personal one-on-one Zoom call with me or pre-recorded, okay? Hi, Complexity. Hello, Shireen. Hi, you guys. It's summertime. Okay, well, not quite. June 20th, right? June 20th. For the longest time, bitch, I thought that my birthday was the last day of summer until I found out it was the first day of fall. I thought for the longest time, my daughter's birthday is June 20th, which is the first day of summer, isn't it? So this whole freaking time, honey, I thought I was a cute end of the summer baby, and no, I'm just a fall baby in with the Libras and the Scorpios, okay? Which isn't a bad thing. All right, what's up, Rick? Shout out to Rick for being here. Everybody, give Rick a round of applause. He kills it every single day on here, constantly posting the timestamps for you guys, for Super Chat questions, and also for the astrological signs. And he shows up every day and he kills it. So shout out to Rick. What's up, Love, Light, and Shining? I see you dropping that dragon emoji. What's up, Complexity, Karmic Karen, Wagos, welcome. Thank you so much for being the first super chatter of the day. And Zaza, thank you so much, Zaza. I really appreciate that. So let's go ahead and take a look at Aries first, okay? Oh, man, did I really forget my lighter? Damn. I kind of wanted to... I kind of wanted to light my sage, but that's fine. I don't know where it is. As a Sag, I thought I was a winter baby, and as a fall baby too. Mutable energy problems. Oh my god, I'm so dead. All right. I mean, Pisces is what? Pisces is a winter baby. It's mutable. Gemini is a summer baby, mutable, or spring summer baby. Right? So let's see. Yeah, how did I forget Sagittarius and the fall babies? What is going on here? By the way, this is a new deck. I'm still getting used to this. Shout out to Jessica or Generous Dedication on Instagram for buying me these. These were very expensive. And you know us Taurus placements, honey. We love a little expensive, okay? All right, so Aries, you have the Seven of Wands for your energy for this weekend. The Ace of Swords. I feel like you're standing up for yourself in some area of your life, or if this is more about career, I think that there's something that you're kind of competing for, and I feel like you have the balls to do it. The Queen of Swords, you may be speaking out about something. I feel like you're speaking your mind about a specific idea or about something that you want, or possibly in regards to your boundaries. And the Queen of Pentacles. If both of these queens are you, just in different elements, I'm kind of wondering if you have some new business idea with that Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords, because the Queen of Swords is Venusian energy, and so it's about love, money, beauty, etc. Or maybe you found a new freaking makeup routine or something. I don't know, bitch, whatever, okay? But it seems like there's something that you're competing in, and it could be possibly business, some kind of business, or something that you're going after. So let's see. Tell me about that Seven of Wands. What's up, JJ? Tell me about that Seven of Wands. I hope that you guys can't hear that annoying dog. We're dog sitting, and it's just the Seven of Swords. So you have 7-7 here. Are you going after something but you don't want anyone to know that you're going after it? Do you have your eye on a person, or do you have your eye on a job or a new business idea of some sort? It almost feels like you're minding your... I'm getting like a don't mess with me energy for some reason. The Three of Pentacles. You may be coming together with somebody this weekend that kind of shares your values or shares your idea in regards to what it is. But I feel like you're not... God, I feel like this is not going to resonate for anybody. I feel like this is so specific. But it almost feels like... Darcy, I love you too. Thank you so much. Ah, yes. Thank you. JJ, thank you. But it seems like you're not telling this group or this person everything that you kind of have going on, because you may fear that they'll try and take an idea, or you may feel they'll try to take the person that you want, or it just feels like you're kind of keeping it on the low. The King of Swords. It feels like you and a group of people, or you and another person, are trying to get on the same page in regards to work, or just trying to get on the same page in general. But for some reason, it's like you don't trust this person entirely. Why doesn't Aries trust this person? The Four of Cups, because they've disappointed you before. There's something maybe like a King of Swords archetype, so somebody who is maybe very detached from their emotions, somebody who's very logical, etc., precise, whatever. Seems like this is somebody who has either rejected you before, or this is somebody that has disappointed you before. In which way, I don't know. I want to take a look at that Ace of Swords. What's up, Aprilla? Tell me about that Ace of Swords. The Queen of Cups. It's very interesting because it almost feels like you're rising above something. Because we have that Five of Wands, and then we have the Starseed card. And the Starseed card in here is like, Zaza, thank you so much for that super chat question. The Starseed card is like, oh, I'm a Pleiadian or a reptilian. If you don't know what that is, it's like otherworldly beings that came back here on Earth to, you know, they have like a mission, okay? So kind of like, listen, if you don't know what a starseed is, just look it up, okay? And so I'm wondering if the reason why you're kind of keeping something to yourself is because you don't trust somebody. Because reptilians, okay, in regards to starseeds, they're like against Pleiadians and etc., right? So reptilians are like the evil politicians and narcissistic people. And so I'm wondering if you're refusing to tell somebody about something, whether it's your feelings or an idea, because you don't trust this person with your emotions and you feel like this is a bad person. Tell me about that Queen of Swords. What's up, Sean? It's a dress. Tell me about that Queen of Swords for Aries. But you're having an issue. I heard dichotomy. So you're having some form of issue because it's in your nature to speak your mind. You have the nature card. It's in your nature to speak your mind about something. It's in your nature to voice your opinion. And so I kind of feel like this is difficult for you because your emotions are tied up in this. Like it feels like it's something that you're passionate about. Candy, thank you. Darcy, thank you guys so much. It's like something that you're passionate about, but you're trying to temper yourself. You're trying not, the Tower is Mars energy, so you're ruled by Mars. Feels like you're trying to temper your potential tantrum. That's a tongue twister. Because you don't trust someone. Tell me about that Queen of Pentacles. Last shuffle. The Emperor. I need one more. The Hermit. Yeah, it feels like, I mean, the Emperor is you, whether male or female. And so I think that you're kind of trying to detach from something yourself, even though your heart is in a situation. So, for instance, let's say that just for shits and giggles, right? Let's say that you have feelings for somebody, but this is somebody who's broke your heart before, or somebody who has betrayed you before, or whatever it may be. And so now you're a little less vocal about how you feel in regards to this person, or in regards to a situation that this person is tied up in. And it's because of a past betrayal or a past disappointment of some sort. But there's something to be had about this. There's some kind of opportunity that you have, because the Four of Cups is like, okay, you literally have 3 cups that you're just not happy with. You're like, yep, no thanks. No can do, right? But then you have another one, and you just are too busy focusing on the negativity of these 3 cups that you don't want, that you can't see what's standing right in front of you. And so I'm kind of wondering what that is. What is that? The Moon. I feel like it doesn't want me to know. Something that'll take a lot of work. Something that you don't trust, because you have caution here. So in this deck, this is like, hey, you're walking into a trap, you know? But it's like there's something to be had. There's some kind of illumination. There's something that's trying to be revealed to you, but it won't tell me what it is, to be honest. So I kind of want to see. JJ, thank you so much. I kind of want to get a... advice message. All right, I need an advice message. Hey, Codis. Hey, Pavio. Advice messages in order from Aries through Pisces. Last shuffle. You got anticipation. So in regards to this Crow Oracle deck, anticipation in this deck is like, okay, are you anticipating the absolute worst without actually having all the facts? Or are you overestimating something for something to be absolutely wonderful and it's just the best ever? Well, I don't think so. Based around your 7 of Wands and 7 of Swords energy, that's like, yeah, no fucking can do, buddy, you know? And I think that you're anticipating the worst, but you remember when I told you that there's something to be had here, like a nugget of truth, or something positive for you. I feel like you need to stop anticipating the worst and kind of get what you can out of the situation. You know, we can be in the worst situations in our life. We can feel like we're, you know, in an abusive situation, or in a situation with somebody that doesn't love us, or doesn't whatever, but there's a lesson there, or there's a golden piece of information that's going to help you in the trajectory of your life moving forward. And so it's like there's something here, and I feel like it's more so on an emotional level with that Moon card there that you need to really take a look at, because it's going to make you more emotionally secure with yourself. It's going to make you more comfortable with yourself. Like, fuck the other person. Okay, I'm just talking about you. So, okay. So thank you, Aries. What's up, Rhiannon? Thank you, Charla. What am I doing? Aren't these cards so cool? Look at these cards. Totally nice style. Look at those. They're so cool. Anyway, all right, let's do Taurus. And Aries, if that resonated, make sure that you visit www.brattystarot.com for a personal reading with me. All right, let's go ahead and take a look. What's going on for Taurus this weekend? Show me Taurus for this weekend, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Show me Taurus. What can you tell me about Taurus? Oh my God, DJ, I saw that. I was like, what the hell? That's crazy. All right, Taurus, let's see. Last shuffle for Taurians. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. You know, Fabio, I'm not gonna lie, call me a narcissist, but I have done that before. When I've like broken up with someone but still been in love with them, I like block, like, no wait, come back. And then like, no, you, block. Like, but that's just because I'm emotionally unstable. Not because I'm a narcissist. Last shuffle. Thank you, Complexity. It's my aura color. All right, Tauruses. JJ, thank you. Okay, the Magician. We love that for you. So you're manifesting something. You have the talents, gifts, skills, and abilities to get it, whatever it is. Man, this Magician is real extra, isn't he? Look at this guy. I mean, this guy is serious. This is like the Godfather in Lion King. You know what I mean? Like, look, you see that guy? It's incredible. You have the Chariot. Okay, 2 major arcana so far. So it seems like you have the juice to do something, and you're willing to do something with the juice that you have to do the thing that you want to do. And it's something that's true to you. I feel like with this nature card, I feel like this is going to ground, you're going to ground something in reality that you've been trying to pursue in your life. And the Death card, gonna bring some positive change, but with positive change is going to come some kind of ending as well, so keep that in mind. I feel like you're ready to go. I feel like you have an idea. There's something that you want to go for, but it's interesting because with that Strength card, I'm almost feeling like there's nervousness in your energy. Like it feels like you're nervous about pursuing this new thing, whether it's a person, a job. So let's see that Magician. God, sorry guys, these are like new cards, so they're like really sticky. 5 of Swords. Taurus. Are you being good? I don't want to say too much yet, but listen, when you put the Magician and the 5 of Swords together, sometimes that can be like being a little sneaky, being a little relentless, being a little verbally manipulative, you know? Just saying. The High Priestess. Okay. Honey, what's going on here? Like, be honest. Because it feels like, I mean, listen, you got the juice, honey. Okay? We love this for you. You got the juice, right? And you know you got the juice. And you're willing to do something with the juice that you have, but like, what kind of juice you got? Because I feel like it's poisonous juice, you know? Like, it feels like you're, I don't want to say you're up to no good, but you're definitely moving in silence. You have some tricks up your sleeve, but you're keeping it to yourself. And there's something about your inner being that's like, do it, bitch. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. With that 5 of Swords and that High Priestess there, and you're like, if I wanted to, I would. And I could if I wanted to. And I will if I want to. And I can, but should I? Or something like that. Thanks, Ashley. What's up, Spirit Wellness? Thank you so much, darling. I love you. The Queen of Cups. The Page of Pentacles, the 7 of Cups, the Page of Cups. What's that 5 of Swords? The 6 of Wands. You're trying to get somebody's eyes on you, or people's eyes on you. You're trying to create something, and you're doing it because you're trying to get someone's attention. You're trying to get someone's attention in some way. And whether that's, I don't know, maybe you're starting a freaking lemonade stand, you know? I don't know. You're starting a lemonade stand, right? And so you're like, oh my God, it's summer. You know what I mean? I'm going to tell everybody that I'm holding a lemonade stand, but what I'm not telling everybody is that I'll be wearing a bikini doing it. You know, it's like you're doing something, but it's like I feel, just because the Queen of Cups is here, it's to get a specific person's attention. Now, it could be somebody new with that Page of Pentacles, that Seven of Cups and the Page of Cups, or it could be a bunch of people. You could be online doing it. I don't know. And then I saw that Ace of Wands right behind it. So I feel like you're pretty motivated. Maybe attracted to somebody specifically. Or if you're in a relationship, you know, maybe you're trying to put on that new sexy lingerie. I mean, I don't know. Okay, you got the Chariot here. You got the Chariot. Let's see that Chariot. The Karmic Soul Tribe. So, this is interesting because it feels like you're trying to get attention from a group of people or for something maybe. Because I feel like you're trying to figure out who's coming with you. The Chariot is like, okay, I got to make a decision. I'm going for it and I have the courage to do so. But like, who's coming with me? You know, it's kind of like that. And so it could just be something simple like, okay, I want to, you know, create a lemonade stand, but I need a bunch of ladies that are willing to do this in their bikinis with me, you know, like who are my like-minded people, you know, or if it's love, you may be trying to get somebody's attention by being even your authentic self in some way, right? And you're trying to figure out who it is that you're attracting while you're doing that, because that Death card is showing me that there's some kind of, I was going to say, wow, 8 of Cups, 10 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I was going to say there's some kind of change or transformation that you're kind of going through. And, you know, when we're looking at the 8 of Cups and the 10 of Swords, the 8 of Cups is like, okay, this is not authentic to me, or this isn't good enough for me and I have to walk away. I have to end this, you know. And so maybe you're finally being your authentic self. Maybe the Magician, not saying you've never been, but the Magician, the 5 of Swords, the High Priestess, the Queen of Cups, maybe that's you. Maybe that's authentically you know, I don't know. You have the Nature card here. So this is really interesting to me. Wow. And the Sacred Fire is at the bottom of the deck in combination with Nature and Sage. And in this deck, Sage talks about purity. And in this deck, Nature, it can talk about going out in nature, but it also talks about your true nature, who you genuinely are. And I was just saying earlier, how about there's something that you're doing that's maybe more authentic to you. And I feel like you're getting back to your nature. And there's something that you're doing. It's like you're clearing out the energy. You're like, this is who I am, who's coming with me, or this is what I want. This is how I am as a partner, who wants some. You know, it's the Sacred Fire is like burning it all to the ground, honey. So then you have the Death card. So let's see what that's about. The Ace of Swords. That's interesting because the Death card is about an ending and the Ace of Swords is about a new beginning. And so there could be some new idea, or there's something that you're voicing to the public with that 6 of Wands, Ace of Swords, or there's something that you're telling a group of people or a person, this is who I am, this is what I'm changing. You know, it's like burning it to the ground. If this was your weekly reading, I'd call it Burn It to the Ground, because that's what that looks like. Last one. What is that No card? So if we're looking at, so you got No, okay? So it's interesting, the Death card, the Ace of Swords, the No card, and the 4 of Wands. The 4 of Wands can talk about what's freeing to you, what feels free to you, what makes you feel free. And with the Death card, it's showing me that you're ending some kind of cycle in your life, or you're having a personal transformation. And through that, remember what I said in the beginning of the reading? So a change or an ending also means a new beginning, okay? And so with that Ace of Swords, there's some kind of new beginning that you're having, and I feel like you're voicing it in some way. And with that No and that 4 of Wands, you're either rejecting a relationship or you're not welcoming anything in your life that doesn't feel freeing to you. Your advice is upheaval. So I feel like this is, I don't know why I'm hearing take it with a grain of salt. I'm not sure why I'm hearing that. maybe you're doing something different, or you're finally having this transformation, right? And it may feel like an upheaval because maybe not everybody can come with you. Maybe people don't resonate with you anymore. You know, who are you now? You know, and the thing about transformation, I've had so many in my life, it's like not everybody can come along, you know, straight up. Sometimes you have to, like when I got sober, I couldn't hang out with the same people that were drinking and getting fucked up and, you know, doing coke off of the back of a toilet seat. Like, I'm just not doing it, right? And so that's all I'm saying. And don't take it personally if people can't come with you. You know what I mean? Nicole, thank you so much for that super chat question. So let's move on to Gemini. JJ, try not to. Remember, it's just general. What's up, Yasmin? How are you? Remember, it's just general, okay? And Taurus, if that resonated, make sure that you visit Bratty'sTarot.com to book a personal reading with me. All right, let's see. Yeah. Show me Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. What's going on for Geminis for this weekend? Oh! Hi, Yasmin. Oh, you're so welcome, honey. You're welcome, Sean. Ooh, Gemini. Damn. The Empress, honey? Okay. You could have some Taurus or Libra placements. The Strength card, another major arcana. I mean, you're doing it. Your self-worth is at an all-time high. You do have a new moon happening in your sign. I said I wasn't going to talk about astrology here because some people just don't get it with the transits and the tarot. And so I don't even want to talk about it. But you do have a new moon in your sign regardless. And so I feel like this is a brand new bitch. Sorry. Okay. The moon. These are all major arcanas. This is like destiny. The Knight of Wands. Following your passion. Being emotionally backed by something. There's a little bit of fear to the unknown that's involved, but you're doing it. You know your worth. You're very self-aware is what I'm getting. I'm seeing like the Hermit in my head. I feel like you've been on a journey, you know? You've been on a hell of a journey. I feel like it's been a hell of a journey for you in some way, shape, or form. Some of you could have had a baby. Some of you could be getting pregnant, getting someone pregnant, or maybe that already happened. But for others of you, you're ready to birth a new you is what that feels like with that Empress card there, to be completely honest. The Karmic Soul Tribe family. You know, I find this very interesting because on this card, you see a mother and her baby, right? And then on this card, you see a mother, right, and her baby. And so this is very interesting for me. I feel like you're holding something very close to your heart that feels authentic to you, something that your heart is very attached to, something that you're trying to nurture, trying to protect in some way. This is like, seems very family oriented to me, especially with that moon there. The Ace of Cups, I told you, it's like your heart's in it. This is protection, love. You could be getting a new love offer if you're not in a relationship, or if you're already in a relationship. It's just like a reinvention of it or something. This is a really beautiful energy, Gemini. I mean, I love this. The Eight of Swords. Why? Am I doing the right thing? Why are you asking yourself that? The King of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles. There may be somebody here that's trying to work with you on something, okay? It could be a love interest, but it could also be a friend trying to work on their reputation with you. You know, it could be somebody who's trying to provide or protect or be with you in some way, okay? Whether that's platonic or otherwise. But it feels like you don't know if you're with the right person or if you're doing the right thing. Because it's like the Justice can talk about a very important decision that a person needs to make. And with that Eight of Swords there, you're stuck. Like, you don't know what the right decision is. But it can also talk about, like, is this the right thing for me, you know? And so I'm wondering why you're kind of feeling like that. It almost feels like you're having cold feet about something. What's that Strength card? The Nine of Cups and the Sacred Fire. Do you feel like you have to give up something? The Tower. The Hermit. I told you I saw the Hermit. Do you feel like you have to give up something to have something else? And I mean, if that's the case, you have to ask yourself if it's really worth it, Gemini. You know? Like, just for instance, I'm just going to give a hypothetical, right? Just a situation. So let's say that you are a female and you are dating someone, and let's say they want to get married and they want you to have their baby. Okay, let's just say, and apply this in whichever situation. And you're like, oh shit, right? Like, I don't know. I feel like I would have to give up like my dreams or like everything that I have going on, or my comfort level, or what makes me feel sane, or whatever the case. And so you're kind of having this like, moment. I mean, you're good. Like with the Strength card, you're good, but I'm kind of wondering if you're following your emotions on this one with that Moon there. Because you're like, well, what would I have to give up in order to have this? But I'm like, damn, like the Empress and the Karmic Soul Tribe and the Ace of Cups looks pretty good. So what is there to wonder about? Tell me about that Moon. What's up, Amy? The Hermit. So, you know, this is like, do I want to be a mother, or do I want to be in a relationship? Do I really want to give up that job to, you know, go be an artist in Paris? Like, yeah, you know, or whatever it is. And so there are some things that you're realizing about yourself and trying to trust yourself, and you're sitting with yourself and trying to think about who you are. Like, when everything is stripped away, who are you truly? And what is it that would make you genuinely happy? And would you have to give up something in order to have this other thing? This is weird. I feel like it's interesting because at the bottom, this is like trying to make a head over heart decision, but who you truly are, even though you're an air sign, I know you guys are just so detached, whatever. Okay. The Moon and the Hermit, I mean, the Hermit is like yourself, who you genuinely are, and the Moon is your emotions. And so it feels like at the bottom here, you want to make a decision, you want to make a change based around your what your head is telling you, but your true self is, I don't know, maybe you're a freaking Venus in Cancer, okay, or something. I don't know, all right? So maybe you gravitate towards making decisions around your emotional nature, because that's what's kind of taking over, is your emotions towards something or someone. Tell me about that Knight of Wands. I'm just not taking all those, sorry. Tell me about that Knight of Wands energy. Are you just like going for something? The Chariot, told you. You're going for this. The Six of Cups. The Devil. What the hell? For some of you, this is about like having kids and like getting married. I know this sounds really weird, okay? Or it could just be about a past person with that Devil and that Six of Cups. But there's like, I feel like there's a genuine fear about something that seems really positive. Where are we going with that Chariot energy? The Page of Cups. Children, love, creativity. But it's like, it's there and it'll be gone. The Ace of Pentacles can be like the road to marriage, but there's like, this is the intuition card. So this doesn't mean anything. It's whatever your intuition is telling you. And it looks kind of scary, right? Like there's a lot of branches, there's a lot of weaves and, you know, whatever else is going on in this card. It looks like a big, scary ass, diabolic tree. And so it's interesting because it feels like you have this incredible opportunity to have something or start something, but there's this huge fear. And then there's the Sacred Heart, which is like what's true to you and being vulnerable about it. Your advice, dominance. Are you like afraid to be controlled in a situation? It's giving like, I really want to be in a relationship because I'm in love with this person, but I don't want this person to control me. Or, you know, it's something. Are you afraid to give up an independence of some sort? I don't know. Interesting read. That's probably for like one of you, but yeah. Is this about my ex? I don't know. Only you can honestly determine that. Okay, honey. All right, everybody hit the thumbs up button, please. All right, let's go ahead and do Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Gemini, if that resonated with you and you'd like to dive deeper, make sure that you visit www.brattystarot.com to book a personal with me. All right. Oh, it's about to thunderstorm. Oh, God, I love that. Honestly, I really do. You have a Sacred Heart, dear one. Oh, I love you. Love light shining. I love you. She's hella controlling. Oh, God. Yeah. People who are usually controlling are people that feel out of control within themselves and are terrified to lose control because they may have had a situation where they let down their guard before and it just went to absolute shit. And so, you know, some people that are afraid to let go of control can kind of be that way, you know. Get a little crazy, you know. Show me what's going on for Cancers this weekend. Last shuffle. The Chariot, showing up in your own energy as your major arcana, showing up in your power. I love that. You got a big yes. Okay, so whatever that means for you, we'll have to see. I feel like the universe is telling you to go for it. Just go all the way. The Nine of Pentacles, looking good, feeling good, smelling good. Not a sense of codependency here. Feeling good with or without someone. The Four of Cups, without. It's like, it's interesting because it feels like you're full speed ahead, you're feeling good, or you want to, right? And you're trying to go for it. And you feel like this push from the universe. And it's the sense of I'm feeling good enough. And then you have the Emperor here at the bottom of the deck, you know, ready to take charge of your life, ready to take control of your life. And then something's like, wah, wah, you thought, bitch, you know? And so I'm kind of wondering what it is that's stopping you in your tracks. The Hermit. What's up, Jess? Thank you. Power of the P, thank you so much. Huh. That's very interesting. The Chariot, the Hermit, and the Four of Swords. This is a very... So the Chariot is just you. You are learning a lot about yourself this weekend. About you, the things that you've healed, the things that you need to heal. You're feeling a little, I don't want to say beside yourself, but inside of yourself for whatever reason. Feels like you're thinking a lot about who you are. About what you want for yourself, about past mistakes, about Death card, about people that have made mistakes towards you, you're changing the way that you also think about yourself. And it's interesting because I almost feel like there's this energy of you looking in the mirror and being totally honest with yourself. Like I'm talking like, bitch, like 120% transparent with yourself. You ever done that shit? Listen. The Five of Wands. You're having a little bit of a conflicting energy with that Five of Wands. You're like, there's something going on inside of you where it almost, because the Five of Wands can be your ego. And I wanted to say ego death earlier, but I was like, no, that's so cliche. And then there's the Five of Wands, whatever. Fuck you, Bratty. But it feels like you are, and not like a bad thing. I'm talking about you really being like, wow. So for instance, right, when I was, I'm not saying that this is you. I'm just trying to explain to you what I feel like this is something similar to. I used to drink, not actually because I was an alcoholic, but I had serious social anxiety because of PTSD and things that had happened to me in my life. Once I got sober, I realized that I was not an extrovert at all. I thought for years I was an extrovert and I was this person. And then like, once I got sober and got grounded, I was like, I don't really like people. Hence why I probably felt like I had to drink around them all the time. I rather sit at home and with a bun in my hair and no bra and just be ugly in peace than go out and get all, you know. And so whatever it is for you, whatever that thing is for you, but it feels good because it's like the sense of, no, bitch, like this is who I am, you know? So you have this yes card. Power of the P, thank you, baby. So you have this yes card. So I feel like the universe is kind of encouraging you to do that. So like I said, I mean, look, you have the shedding snake. So it's called the expansion, but it's called the shedding snake. So this is the universe encouraging you, and you likely encouraging yourself with you showing up as your own major arcana. Like, yes, it's time to shed that skin. Who really are you? What's your new skin look like? Are you really an extrovert, Bratty, right? Or are you actually an introvert, right? So whatever that means for you. And it's like the universe is encouraging you to do that. And possibly also creating emotional boundaries while you're in this healing process. So you also have the Nine of Pentacles here. The Ten of Swords. Yeah. I will say this, just be cautious with your finances at this time, okay? Nothing to like freak out about, right? You know, the Nine of Pentacles is Venus. Venus and Virgo technically, but it's Venus, right? It's about what we look like. It's about our money. It's about beauty. It's about love. And you have the Ten of Swords that's clarifying it. So I'm wondering if there's something about you that's changing or that's evolving in regards to those matters. It feels like some kind of ego death of some sort, or some kind of huge, dramatic transformation that is first happening on an internal level. And it could also be something as simple as, you know what, I don't want to be a blonde anymore, you know, or I don't want to wear these kind of clothes anymore. This isn't really me, you know. And then you have the Four of Cups here. So I mean, you could be having a little bit of a identity crisis, you know, a little bit. No. You literally got no on this Four of Cups. So this is what we're not going to do, right? We're not going to feel sad. Well, I'm not saying don't feel sad, all right? Have your moment, but make it a moment and not a lifetime, honey. Because I feel like you're onto something here. You're onto some big transformation, some kind of future glow up. Yeah, I told you, Ace of Wands. But you're like fearing it. It's like you're fearing it, but the Ten of Cups is right behind it. And I feel like this is going to either help a current relationship that you are in, or is going to inspire you to actually commit, or someone to commit to you, or whatever the case. But it's like I feel like you have a lot of gifts or opportunities around you to be able to take something. And I feel like if you don't take whatever this opportunity is, I feel like you're going to regret it. Because what's after the Four of Cups? The Five of Cups, bitch. Right? And so that's regret. And so we don't want to get there. So I feel like that's why this no is here right after it. No, no, no. We don't want to miss this opportunity. What's the opportunity? The Knight of Cups. Love, creativity, your current relationship, a new relationship, I don't know, whatever you're doing. I feel like you're needing to not wear your heart on your sleeve, but you're needing to open yourself up vulnerably. Vulnerably? You need to be vulnerable. You have fear. Yeah, so, like I said, stop pussyfooting around, Cancer. All right? You got this. I promise. Like, when I get scared of something new, I just think about how many times I have literally transformed my ass before and how many times I have overcome situations I've been in. Like, bitch, I'm, like, here after everything. You know, you got to kind of think about it like that and just keep chugging along, honey. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. And Cancer, if that reading resonated with you, make sure that you visit Bratty'sTarot.com to book a personal with me. Aw, thanks, Yasmin. Hope I can help. I missed your face too, Power of the P. What's going on for Leo this weekend? You're very welcome, DJ. All right, show me what's going on for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Oh my God, y'all, it's about to rain. Listen, I cannot be stopped, honey. When it rains, I write. I love to write. I cannot wait. Show me what's going on for Leos this weekend. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements, please. Show me Leos. Damn, that thunder is fierce. I can't remember if I split this deck or not. All right. Sorry, guys. This is a new deck, so the cards kind of stick together. So you got the Hermit, Leo, which is Virgo energy. So maybe a little inside of yourself. Maybe taking a chill pill. The Three of Swords. All right. You're pretty sad about something. Why do I feel like your emotions are on display? Or like you feel like your emotions are on display? The Six of Pentacles. Feeling like you don't have very much left to give in a situation, but like you're still the Judgment. The Knight of Swords and the Starseed. You're starting to come into your own is what I'm getting with that Knight of Swords and the Starseed. Figuring out who you are, being inside of yourself, being a little bit in isolation this weekend possibly. You know, it doesn't have to be the whole weekend, but it is coloring your reading in that light, especially with that Three of Swords there. Because it shows me that you're really thinking about the past, or it's possible that you could even be trying to bring something back from the past. Giving to something from the past. The Fool. The Queen of Pentacles. You're trying to remain grounded regardless of what's going on. I mean, this is the Hermit, the Queen of Pentacles is Earth energy. The Fool is Uranus energy. So it's like you're remaining grounded, but you're doing something different, or you're going about relationships, or you're going about your feminine energy in a different way, or in regards to a specific person, or just the way you conduct yourself. You may be choosing to focus on your finances at this time as well. The Sage, it feels like you're trying to clear things out of your space. it almost feels like you need room to breathe. Like something's happening where you're hurting over something from the past, and it feels like you're just trying to clear out your space, meditate, you're trying to watch movies, be alone. It just feels like you want to be alone and clear your space. Yeah, look, the karmic release, the Four of Pentacles. So the karmic release is not like bad karma. It's like, oh my God, I can finally release this. I can finally cleanse my energy of this. And it's a lot. The karmic release is something that you may have held on to for a long time. And I'm not just talking about a specific relationship, although yes, of course, that could be it. But the triggers that come with relationships, right? So my biggest thing is my self-worth and my self-value wrapped around external validation, especially from partners. And so sometimes when I feel like I don't get that, I get very depressed, right? I can get very depressed. But let's say that you have the same issue, but there's something that you're finally being like, oh my God, it's not me, right? It's not me. It's not that I'm not worthy, or it's not that I don't have value, or it's something that you finally feel like you've held on to for so long, that you've been fighting for a long time with that Nine of Wands, that Four of Pentacles, that you can finally let go of. And I feel like, you know, letting go can sometimes be just as painful as holding on to it. Because it almost feels like a purge, you know? You ever just had a deep meditation where a bunch of tears just started coming out and you're like, I don't know what's going on, you know? It can be like that. The star seed. Somebody is not, it feels like somebody is not who you thought they were. And so you're like, okay, well, I can't control who that person is. I can only control who I am, you know, or at least what I do with who I am. And so it kind of feels like you're grounding yourself in reality, clearing your space. The Knight of Swords. And you're figuring out your path. You're figuring out who you are. Oh my God, it's raining. Yay! You have the Six of Pentacles. The Hangman. So the Six of Pentacles is Taurus energy, which is the natural second house, which talks about self-worth and self-value, prioritization, etc. And the Hangman is here. And this is about the 12th house. It's Pisces. And the natural 12th house is Pisces. Okay, the 12th house is about our subconscious, what we have hidden there that we don't realize is hidden there. Things that we've buried deep down inside that we don't realize affects our everyday life. And so if this is about self-worth and self-value, there could be something here where you're finally realizing exactly what it is. And now you're realizing how you need to nurture yourself in order to have that karmic release, in order to release those issues. You know, look, Four of Cups, the Moon, the things that you've suppressed or that you've hidden from yourself. Things that you may have avoided, Two of Swords. But see, once you start doing this kind of work, you can never look at life the same. You can't even look at yourself the same after something like this. Can you guys hear the rain? Oh my God. I am so obsessed. I love the rain. You know, this is interesting that it started raining during your reading. Remember when I was talking about the meditation and then all of a sudden just started like to cry? I feel like you're having a deep purge. So you have the Judgment here. Burning it to the ground. So the Judgment can talk about, yes, reconciliation or bringing something back to life. But this is about you bringing something back to life that you have had hidden under your, or hidden in your subconscious from yourself. And you kind of burning it to the ground. It's that karmic release energy again. The Two of Cups, the Queen of Wands. And this is what you're going to find. A deep understanding of you and your confidence. And whatever it is, it's going to make you more confident in yourself. Ghosts. I feel like this is the ghost that you keep within inside of you, like within yourself. Whether that's a ghost from your past, trauma, people you've lost, whatever it may be. This is very interesting to me. This is so like weird, Leo. my God, if this resonates, please book with me. Wow. Like, it's raining, you got the ghosts card. Like, this is just so crazy to me. So, and I'm also kind of wondering, you know, I have a lot of Taurus and Scorpio placements, right? And so we tend to hold on to things. And what I do is I constantly ruminate about past people that have hurt me. And it never does me any favors. And it's like, hey, guess what? You don't have to suffer that anymore. Like, I still get angry about an ex who really hurt me, who died, you know, like 2 years ago. You know, and it's like literally a ghost. You know what I mean? So, Leo, if that resonated, make sure that you visit www.brattystarot.com to book a personal with me. That was an incredible reading. Wow. But I have a window right over there. Show me Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Yeah, well, to be fair, this is the Crow Oracle deck, so yeah, there's going to be a blackbird on it. Oh, wow. All right, show me Virgo. What's going on for Virgos this weekend? What's going on for Virgos for this weekend? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Last shuffle. Yeah, that rain is life, honey. Welcome to Bratty's Tarot, honey. Hi, Brooke. There's something sexy about rain, you know what I'm saying? All right, Virgo, Three of Pentacles. You could be collaborating with somebody or just trying to simply get on the same page with someone. You got the Queen of Swords. You're making head over heart decisions. You're definitely speaking your mind. Like, I feel like you're trying to get on the same page with somebody, but at the same time, you're not willing to back down on how you view something or in regards to a decision that you've made. And then we have the Two of Pentacles. So maybe around a decision that you're making. I feel like you may have kind of a lot going on this time around. The Five of Cups, some kind of sadness either around a decision or around something that you're currently going through. I just heard there's an outside observer. So there could be somebody who's observing you from afar for whatever reason, like focused on what it is that you have going on. You have the Three of Pentacles and the Fool. So you could be working with a team or getting on the same page with another person that you're wanting to try something different or you're wanting to do something new, either in regards to your career or your relationship with this person or just in regards to you as an individual. The Six of Pentacles. I mean, it feels like you're very giving at this time. Feels like you're very level-headed. For the most part, you're pretty grounded, you know. Making head over heart decisions is very much, this feels very simple. You know, it doesn't feel like there's a whole lot going on specifically. The Emperor. Feels like you're taking charge. You're staying grounded. It's like, yeah, I don't have time for this. I have shit to do, you know. What's that Fool doing? The Devil. Okay, so, yeah. For some of you, there could be something that you're fearing. It's seeming like you want to step into something, step into new territory, step into a new business plan, step into a new career, or it's like you're trying to do something or take more control of your career, but there's fear behind it. But it's like, you know, to be fair, there's no courage without fear. So it feels like you're afraid to do something, but you're doing it anyway. The Ace of Swords and the High Priestess. There's something on an intuitive level that you feel like you have to make a serious decision on. Or there's some kind of idea that you've had that you really feel like is going to work. in regards to like maybe a business idea. It feels businessy just because I see the Emperor, the Six of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, the Devil. You know, there's a lot of like earth energy here. Earth energy is all about the pentacles, about money, shmoney. Like whatever it is that you're doing or whoever it is that you're working with, you have a feeling it's going to help your financial situation or it's going to help you out of a crappy internal situation that you're kind of feeling. Something was holding you back. This is like a very, why is it so serious? Mars in Capricorn, Taurus moon, Aries. Tell me about that Queen of Swords. The Four of Wands. No. I know what I want to do, or I know I want to buy this house, or I know I want to be in this relationship, or I know I want to get married. The Sacred Heart. It's Eight of Pentacles. There could be something that you're working on in regards to a project or in regards to a hobby, or I don't know, shit. Maybe you're starting a freaking online business. Maybe you are starting a new workout routine that's very true to you. I mean, I don't know. I don't feel like it's that typical, but it's something that you are diligently working on. A dream. Because this is the shadow dream catcher. You don't want to hear the negativity. You don't care about it. This is what I want to do. Regardless of my fears, I'm still going to try and do this. I want to do something different, but I want to make sure I'm grounding it in reality. I'm taking it seriously. The Two of Pentacles. Wow. The King of Pentacles. Damn. Okay. The Six of Wands. The Four of Pentacles. Once again, it feels like you're trying to ground something in reality. I mean, this is earth energy again. So for some of you, if you are a masculine Virgo, you could be making some serious financial decisions. You're very much becoming the boss that you've always wanted to be. I mean, shit, even if you're a feminine, you know, even if you're a female. But I don't really feel like you're screwing around. Like, this is serious. It feels very serious. The Four of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. It's like you don't want to make a big fuss about it. You're not looking for attention. You're not, like, you're trying to ground something in reality so that way you can make something a success. You're not about the frills and the big show. You're like, no, I want to do this. You're handling your finances very well. You're budgeting. You're taking care of your responsibilities. The Five of Cups is here, however. The Seven of Cups. What's that Seven of Cups about? Yes. So I just want to say, just because it's aligning with the astrology a little, okay? Sorry. But for my people that are into astrology, okay, especially for Virgo risings, Jen and Carmen Carrot, thank you so much for the super chat questions. So for my Virgo rising specifically, but Virgo sun, Virgo rising, Virgo moon, you guys are having a new moon in your 10th house, Gemini, your Gemini 10th house, okay, which is your career, your reputation, what you do out in the world for work. And so I'm not going to lie, this is grounding it. Now, there is a square to Neptune that is happening in your 7th house. So you may be working with somebody, God, this is so like the astrology. You may be working with somebody in regards to a career matter or a business matter, but you don't see everything. You don't see everything. There's something that it's either that your partner, if you have one, doesn't agree with something that you're doing, or a business partner may be a little snaky. Okay? I'm just saying. because it's like a square to Neptune is like, okay, there's some kind of deception going on here. And your 7th house is your intimate partnerships, your business partnerships. It's also about open enemies, you know, but maybe you don't realize that somebody, and then you have warning for your frickin', I swear the tarot today is so crazy. Like, I just can't. Thank you, FG. But like, bro, seriously? Yo, you need to be careful about somebody that you're working with or somebody that you're getting on the same page with or coming together with, because I don't feel like they have your best interests at heart. Like, don't be a dummy. Like, I love you, Virgo. Listen, I'm a Virgo. I'm just saying, don't be an idiot, because I don't feel like you should totally trust whoever it is, okay? I'm just saying. All right, let's go ahead. Virgo, if that resonated with you, make sure that you visit brattystarot.com to book a personal with me. All right, let's see Libra. What's going on for Libra this weekend? Oh my God, Alyssa. Yeah. Yeah, Virgo risings, be careful, because there's something that you don't know. Like, you don't have all the facts about something, so just a little word of caution. That's all I'm saying. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Everybody hit the thumbs up button if you have not, please. Hi, Courtney. It's good, baby. Show me Libra. What's going on for Libra? She's super, super shady. All right. You already know. Yeah. Oh, you're welcome, Rhiannon. Anytime, baby. Show me Libras for this weekend. Aw, Phoenix. Thank you. I'm a Libra rising in Vedic. That's what's up, King Mo. I'm an Aries rising and an Aries moon in Vedic. Still a Virgo, sun though. All right, Libras. The Queen of Pentacles. Getting your shmoney straight, okay? Jen, thank you so much for that super chat question. The 3 of Cups, coming together with friends, doing the Libra thing, being social. The 9 of Wands, I feel like you're coming out on top with something that you've been trying with. It could be about a relationship with the 10 of Cups, or it could be around a family matter. I heard custody case. For some of you, a custody case may go in your favor, okay? Super random. But I had to tell you because, like, I heard it in my head, okay? So I don't know. If I hear things, I just have to say them, okay? I could also just be a crazy tarot lady on YouTube. You know, I really don't know. Which is probably likely. No, I'm just joking. Let's see that Queen of Pentacles. I mean, this looks good to me. I almost don't want to clarify because it seems like there's been something that you've been fighting for a long time, and it's like you may be finally getting it, but there's one last push, of course. The caution. I want to say, oh my God, it's aligning with the astrology again. It's aligning with the astrology again. Oh God. I'm trying so hard not to align it with the astrology, but I know what this is. Okay. I know what it is. All right, so I'm just going to say it like this. It feels like you're pretty grounded, but I think that you're a little nervous. And I feel like it's possibly in regards to a friend. It feels like you are brave enough to do it anyway. I think that this could be something in regards to your work life or a friend possibly in the workplace. The Moon. I feel like you don't have all the facts about something that you're trying to do here. The Page of Wands, the 3 of Pentacles. Like I said, it could be somebody at work. Some news that you get from somebody at work, possibly from a female with that Venus in your 11th house. You know, possibly from a female friend that is also a coworker, or something in regards to your job. It's like you may be going full force with something, but I feel like you're getting misleading news or misleading information. Tell me about that caution card. The King of Pentacles. The Devil. Somebody may be trying to use you. Somebody may be trying to use you, Libra, for something. Okay. What's that moon? The Five of Swords. Listen, there's like this true nature about somebody that you may not be seeing, but I feel like you low-key know, because that moon is there, which is making, and the Chariot, okay? So the Chariot is Cancer. The moon in tarot is Pisces, but in astrology it's Cancer, okay? But regardless, when we're putting the Chariot together with the moon, this is a very intuitive energy. An intuitive energy around what? The nature of someone, and with this caution card that's backing it. I'm not trying to make this like cryptic and weird, okay? But I feel like you can't really trust everything that someone is telling you. I feel like there's somebody that's trying to use you for something. Maybe it's for the people that you know, your contacts, your expertise, your looks. We all know that you're all sexy, okay? Tell me about that Three of Cups energy. The Sacred Fire. Burn it to the ground. The Five of Pentacles. Something's going to make you feel like crap or make you feel less than. And it could be from something. Maybe somebody's telling you that somebody's using you, but they're actually not. You know, I'm wondering if it's something like that. Because you may get misinformation from a friend. At the same time, though, Venus is you. And so I'm wondering, transiting your 11th, I know I said I wouldn't do astrology. Okay, transiting your 11th house, 6th house is hidden enemies. For some of you Libras that are talking to somebody, I feel like there may be some person in your life that's jealous of what it is that you have going on, either financially or romantically, and may lie to you about the situation, the opportunity, or the person to try to paint someone in a bad light, and it could make you kind of feel like crap. Can I get one more for that Three of Cups, please? The Queen of Wands and the Eight of Wands. It could be from like a Queen of Wands archetype, so a fire sign type, somebody who could be attractive, you know, somebody who is a little bit of a spitfire, somebody who is very, maybe a little abrasive, you know, it's Aries energy, you know what I mean? And Sagittarius with that Eight of Wands, but it could be any sign. You have the Knight of Wands, the Nine of Wands here, the Five of Swords. I feel like you don't trust it anyway. It's like you don't even trust it, you know? Like I've had somebody do this to me before. Yeah, look at that. The Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is being clarified by the Five of Swords and the Five of Cups. It's like, I feel like you know somebody's playing you and you're defending yourself against it. You're like, bitch, don't try to ruin my happiness. That's what it feels like. Ace of Swords, the Hangman. I feel like you know. Intuitively, you know. You know something that someone's lying to you. Like, it's like somebody's jealous of what you have going on. I swear to God. Like, Libras, your guys' freaking readings be so dramatic sometimes. You know, 10 of Cups. Yeah, this is definitely like a plot twist, like who done it. The Five of Wands. Somebody's trying. You got 555 here. That's about change, okay? I feel like some of you are changing your fucking friend groups, honey. Okay? And somebody's trying to mess up your happiness is what it really comes down to. But you're the Empress, honey. The Hermit and the Empress together is like, you know who you are. Stay grounded, you know? Somebody's jealous of you. Who wouldn't be jealous of the Empress? The Empress is literally all of the queens. She's the Queen of Swords. She is the Queen of Pentacles. She is the Queen of Cups. She is the Queen of Wands. You know? So I feel like you got somebody hating. Balance. Isn't that funny? Libra gets the Balance card. Well, what are Libras about? Balance, honey, right? So I feel like this is just saying, like, I feel like this is just you. Like, just be you. The reason why somebody's hating is because it's you, you know? Listen, I talk a lot of crap about people hating on me, but honestly, I would be so depressed if I did not have people attacking me or hating on me. I'd be like, wow, I ain't doing shit, honey. You know what I mean? I'm not doing nothing. Like, I need to get it together. I'm just saying, when you feel like you have nothing but friends in your corner, it's because you're boring. It's because you have nothing going on. You feel like everybody's your best friend. That's great, honey. You're a loser. If you don't have any enemies, honey, I promise you, you are a loser. And you need to get your ass up, go to the gym, go make some money, and go be, you know, the best that you can. Because if you are being the best that you can, you will attract people that can't stand you because you are living your authentic truth. FG, thank you so much for that super chat. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Sorry, listen, it's true. You are a loser. If ain't nobody hating on you, honey, you are a loser. Actually, you guys, hold on. Let me pee just real quick. I'll be right back, okay? Give me 1 second. Where's my be right back? Okay, hold on, okay? Alrighty. What's up, girl B? Hi, it's so nice to see you. I was just thinking about you the other day. I'm telling y'all, watch your thoughts. They do come true a lot of the times. All right. Let's see. What's up, Carla? Jasmine, yes. Libras can be, but Libras can also be quite vicious, too, if they want to be. But yeah, because Libras want to keep the peace, you know? They want to keep the peace. They want things to be cool, you know what I mean? They're the opposite of Aries, although they do have a lot of similarities, believe it or not. All right, show me, what do we have for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements, please? Yes, girl B. Yeah, my children are out of school now. I'm so happy. I was getting sick of driving early in the morning. There you go, Yasmin, right? All right, show me Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements for this weekend. Yep, every sign that has an opposite, Pisces, Virgo, Scorpio, Taurus, you know, Capricorn, Cancer, they actually have a lot of similarities, believe it or not. Thanks, Loki. Is that who I think it is? No, there's no way. The Three of Wands. So for some of you, you're traveling, you're expanding on something. The Starseed, damn. Okay, so the Starseed, maybe some of you are a Starseed. So this talks about a greater purpose for humanity. Okay, so this could talk about a bigger picture purpose that you have. This isn't just about you, etc. kind of vibe. The moon energy. This energy is coming out a lot, this moon energy. I mean, we are having a new moon on Sunday, so whatever. Or Saturday, depending on where you live, okay, in the world. Something that you feel deep within you that you need to expand on. And then you have the No card. I'm wondering if you're feeling misguided in some way. Why do I feel like you feel misguided or you're not sure about your path? Is this a fear? The Page of Cups. No. It feels like you're thinking too small. It feels like you're thinking too small. Like there's something bigger. Like the Three of Wands is like, yeah, bitch, I'm ready. You know, like, let's go. This is Sparta. Right? Sorry. Okay. And the Page of Cups is like, yeah. Okay, bye. Like, no, right? And the Judgment is like a big path. I mean, I'm trying to figure out, I mean, maybe for some of you, yes, you could be waiting for somebody to come back around, okay? Yeah, and then there's the Chariot. So it's this bravery forward. It's this choosing an old way between a new way, an old way and a new way. And it's something that's on your path, and maybe you're trying to figure that out. I mean, there's a lot of courage here. The Death card, the shedding of the skin. I mean, this is double transformation. What is that Page of Cups about? The Justice card? No, sorry. Don't be a loser. Listen. Scorpio, you're showing up at the bottom of the deck. And I mean, this might as well be Scorpio. This is literally the snake shedding its skin. And then on top of death, which is already transformation and change. Okay. And so, you know, we were just talking about people pleasers while we were doing Libra. Okay. No offense, Libra. I love you. Okay. You're not all like that. Okay. But hey, whatever. And it feels like you're like, oh, well, maybe I could do this. But you're thinking too small. It's like you're trying to please someone, or this is like when you have something big to say, but you don't say it. This is when you have a big idea, but somebody tells you that it's too out of range for you, or, you know, and it's like, hello, the Judgment and the Chariot are here. So it's spirit, it's the universe, God, whatever it is that you believe in, is trying to call you to something. Hey, I need you to get your together. I need you to make these changes, and I need you to go towards your actual path, whatever that is. Now, your path is going to be different for all of you. Now, I see you doing that. Now, I feel like this bigger idea or this bigger path or whatever this is, or the thing that you need to say, right? I feel like you're going for it with that Judgment and that Chariot there. But there's still that little like, well, you know, I want to make sure that everyone's happy. And it's like, no. Ashley, thank you so much for the super chat question. Because with that starseed there, it's making me feel like you have something bigger, like a bigger purpose. And you're limiting yourself to something for some reason. Feeling like, oh, this isn't right for me. It's like, but it's literally calling you. The King of Pentacles on the Starseed card, something that could bring you a lot of money even, but I feel like it's more than that. I feel like you're protected by somebody. This is going to sound weird, but I feel like you're protected by a starseed that has then already passed. I know that sounds really like woo-woo, whatever, but I'm just saying, that's what it feels like. Mask, King of Pentacles. So if you notice, this is like a wolf and a lamb, right? Then you have the King of Pentacles here. There could be somebody who unveils themselves to you and you realize who this person actually is. Now, tell me about this mask. The Star. We got the star seed and the star. You know what it feels like? It feels like you are too in the material realm when there's something bigger for you. And it's almost like you're needing to unmask yourself, but you're playing too small. You're looking at the tree, but you're not looking at the forest. You're looking at the star, but you're not looking at the galaxy. You could be a healer for a lot of you with that star card there of some sort. You could be realizing this. There could be something also creatively that you are starting to work on, something that you're going towards, something that's closer to your heart. Follow your heart with whatever this is. And then we have the moon, speaking of heart. It could be like a fear of the unknown. Nine of Swords, told you. I told you! Give me mine, okay? Yeah, look! Caution. The Shadow Dream Catcher. It's like, I feel like you are, for some of you, you are protected by somebody who was already a starseed that has since passed, okay? Or somebody who has passed in some way. And I almost feel like this person is acting. I don't usually do readings like that, okay? But I just felt it, so I had to say it, bitch. And so this shadow catcher with this caution card, like the hidden danger, hey, you're walking to a trap. I feel like that's just all in your head, the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is, bitch, it's in your head. Oh my God, right, Shireen? That was such a good reading, honestly. It's all in your head. Stop thinking small. Stop staring at the tree and start walking around the forest. You'll figure it out. Tell me what that no card is. The Queen of Wands. It's not going to be something superficial. It's something more esoteric, or it's something more godly, or it's something more universal. Two of Swords, the High Priestess, but it's like you're wanting to keep the peace. The Two of Swords is Moon and Libra, and then we have Libra over here on the Page of Cups. It's like, don't do whatever the people-pleasing option is, don't do that. Don't do that thing. I just want one more because I'm just curious, to be honest. Okay. The Strength, the Two of Wands, the Hierophant. I'm telling you, it's something more spiritual. It's not superficial. It's interesting because I see a lot of keys here. And yes, I know the Hierophant is Taurus. And yes, I know Taurus is Venus ruled, yes, etc. But it's also spiritual. It's also something spiritual. It's also about higher education. Maybe you're needing to take a look in another direction. Just as I was freaking saying that! Oh my God, bro. Freaking chills. I swear to God, freaking chills with these cards today. I just cannot. The Eight of Swords and the Sage. The Sage is like, you know, esoteric, spiritual healing, whatever the case is. It's like clear your mind of these negative energies. It's all in your head. There's a direction that you need to take, but you need to let your wings take you there. That is so just fucking creepy. We love that. All right. If that reading resonated with you, make sure that you visit brattystarot.com to book a personal with me, okay? Make sure you guys get your last Super Chat questions in. Chelsea, thank you so much for the Super Chat question. are some really good readings. You're welcome, Jasmine, of course. That was so weird. Shut up, Rick. You're so dumb. All right, Saggy. My mom's a Sag. My daughter's a Sag. My bestie's a Sag. Let's go. Let's see. Right, Stacey? Thank you. Somebody's giving me the messages today, honey. That's what I'm saying, Kelly. All right, Saggy. Thank you, Signs and Sinks. The Six of Wands. Okay. Having some success, receiving some accolades. The Sage. Some of you are in a very meditative place right now, or you feel like the path is being cleared for something bigger for you. The Knight of Cups. This could be about love. This could be about creativity. And then you got yes. So something is kind of telling you to go forth. Some of you are getting a lot of attention. Could be for your looks, could be for a project, could just be because you're very entertaining, which most of you are, okay? The Queen of Swords, it could be for something that you're saying, or it could be for your looks. The Queen of Swords is Venusian energy, so some of you are looking incredibly dapper this weekend. Maybe you have a lot to say. Usually you guys do, okay? And it feels like you're having some form of success in your life due to either one of those two things or both, or because of some kind of decision that you're making or that you have made. Do you feel like people are fake? It feels like you feel like there's a person or there's people that are giving you attention that are fake around you. Because it's like, okay, yeah, you're getting all this attention. You're getting this blah, 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 right? We love that. And then you're like, yeah, whatever, dude. You know? Because that karmic soul tribe is next to this. And I think that you're wondering if these people are really for you. You know, maybe like, for instance, right, let's just say, maybe some of you are having like a viral TikTok that's getting like 5 million views, okay, just for instance. And then all of a sudden you have all these friends and people want to be your best friend. And people are like, oh, hey, you know, Sagittarius, they just came out with a new song last week. Like, you know, maybe you could say something, you know, and you're like, I don't think so, right? So I'm wondering with this Four of Pentacles and that sacred fire, it's like, it almost feels like there's someone or people that are infiltrating your space in some way. Tell me about that Four of Cups, actually. The Star Seed. Maybe you're having a little bit of Star Seed in the Soul Tribe is really powerful. It's like your Star Seed Soul Tribe, you know. For some of you, you feel like people are blowing smoke up your ass. Feels like the Sage is kind of about truth. The Three of Cups, yeah, like who your true friends are, or if these people are really for you. Look, mask. If they're just wearing a mask, if they're fake. I think that you're feeling like somebody's fake, and for some of you, you're doing witchcraft to figure it out, or for some of you, you're just trying to clear your head. And it feels like whatever this attention is, you may not even be giving into it because you're like, yeah, fucking whatever, bitch, right? It's like, you're not really for me. You don't really have the same morals or values or, I don't know, whatever it may be. You feel like people are like the Hierophant in a negative context, since it's by that Mask card, can be like somebody forcing something. And I feel like you feel like it's the mask, like somebody's being fake. And then you have the Knight of Cups. The Seven of Swords. You just don't really trust it, and it's kind of putting you in a shitty mood. Yeah, the Tower, the Sacred Fire. Burn it to the ground. You're like, bitch. And now I'm hearing, because there's this card here, right? And it's a wolf card. Or not a wolf card, excuse me. It's an inner strength card. And so you see this cat, but it's casting a wolf shadow, right? And so I feel like you feel as though people are underestimating you in some way. You're like, I see it, right? It's you're ready to blow something up. I'm done, Codas. So you have the Yes card. The Star. So yeah, maybe it's like Rick is saying in the chat, you know, say yes to your star family. You know, who's really there for you. Who's very healing to you. And for some of you, if you are getting a lot of attention or a little bit of stardom this weekend, you know, the people that only start showing up in your life once you have that little bit of success is something to watch out for. Curiosity. I wrote a poem once called Curiosity Killed the Crow. And I'm wondering if there's something in regards to you actually hanging out with these people and just wondering, you know? Now, listen, I'm not saying like, and listen, don't use the, if it's not like the TikTok thing, okay? I'm just saying like maybe you have some kind of video, right? This is just a hypothetical. This is just an example. And so let's say you have a TikTok video that blows up. And then all of a sudden people start, oh, hey, blah, blah, blah. Listen, I've worked in social media for a while. And I'm telling you that a lot of people that come around, nobody gives a shit unless you start getting views and start making money. Nobody cares, okay? Just going to say that if this is a social media thing. Not saying that's what it is, okay? And so I feel like when you do start getting that attention or that form of success and you see these people come into your life, watch the people that were not there before. Because usually later on, those people will be gone again once they can use you. And so I feel like this curiosity killed the crow that showed up, the poem that I wrote back when I was in my 20s. It made me think getting too close could really be bad for you, bad for business, bad for something. And so I'm feeling like you're just needing to be cautious with whatever this is. Now, this doesn't mean you can't collaborate with people, right? Let's just say the social media thing, okay? Or even get a little curious, but it's that sense of needing to be fucking smart about it. Because you could screw yourself, you know? But I think that you already know that. Can we hear it? Oh God, I wrote it when I was like 21 or something. You can just look up Violetta Alexis Curiosity Killed the Crow and it should show up on the web somewhere. It was a long time ago. It was like 16 years ago. But if you want to look at my writing, you can just follow my Instagram. I have I have some of my new and updated writing from this year on there. So let's go ahead and look at Capricorn. Renegade, thank you so much for the Super Chat questions. King Mo, thank you so much for the Super Chat question. Yod. So a yod in someone's birth chart can talk about, they call that God's thumbprint. My daughter has 2 of them in her chart. My Sagittarius daughter actually has 2 of them in her chart, but they call it God's thumbprint. All right, what's going on for Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. We got 2 more signs after this, so make sure you guys get your Super Chat questions in if you have them, okay? What's going on for Capricorns? Oh, you're a Capricorn moon. I love Capricorn moons. I dated 2 of them. They're so cute. Show me Capricorns. What's going on for Capricorns for this weekend? Renegade, thank you so much again for the super chat question. The Empress, me likey. Love that for you. So, hold on. Sorry, it really is bothering me. Damn, the Empress, the Queen of Pentacles. This is very Venusian energy, yet very grounded energy. High self-worth, high self-value, feeling sexy. But why do I feel a doubt somewhere? Then we have the Shadow Catcher. Why do I feel like you're acting as the Shadow Catcher? The 8 of Wands could be a sense of traveling or some kind of conversation or something that you're finally deciding to delve into. Tell me about that Empress energy. Where she loses a heart, she grows a bone. Yes, okay, not you quoting it. Damn, this starseed is coming out a lot. So I feel like there's some kind of big creation, something that you're creating, something that could end up being very healing, something for many people in some aspects of your life. It feels like you know your path, you know who you are, you know your purpose. You're not chasing anything or anyone down. You're staying in place and you're doing your due diligence is kind of what I'm getting. The 4 of Wands, there's something you're creating that seems to be very freeing to you. For some of you, you could be going out with people that are very like-minded or kind of different like you. For some of you, you're very different. And the Page of Wands. What's the Page of Wands? The Lovers. Okay. For some of you, you are the one messaging somebody that you deeply care about, okay? Whether it's already an established bond or somebody new. And then the Knight of Cups, the 6 of Wands. I feel like there's something very creative that you are going to create that's going to get you a lot of attention. Like I said, it's something for a lot of people. The 6 of Wands is a lot of people like, yeah, good job, you know. And the Knight of Cups can be about creativity. For some of you, it's just that you're getting a lot of romantic attention. I wouldn't be surprised considering that you're showing up at the Empress. So the Empress is like very sexy, very beautiful, very handsome, whatever gender you identify with. It just feels like you guys feel free. And I think that a lot of you are realizing there's some kind of very important decision that you're going to need to make in regards to this. It just feels like a very creative, very freeing, like almost hippie-like, but not really, like a Venusian hippie, which is not really like you guys, you know? But, I mean, depends on your placements. And then you have the Queen of Pentacles here as well. The 5 of Wands. Remember when I said I felt like you doubted something? The 6 of Swords. The King of Swords. That's interesting that he's catching that mouse in his beak. He shows up as an owl here. Owls represent wisdom. And I feel like the second that you move on from something is the second that you're going to learn something. And whether that's moving on from a sense of self-doubt, or whether that's moving on from a person, or whether that's moving on from things that don't feel freeing to you anymore, things that don't feel sacred to you. I heard sacred feminine energy. Okay, I don't even talk like that, dude. Okay, so I don't know what that is, but can I get one more for this? Because the Queen of Pentacles in a negative context with that 5 of Wands can talk about feeling insecure. And so I feel like there's somebody who is kind of being testy with you or trying to challenge you in some way. It's like you know, and it's like I was talking about in, was it Libra that I was talking about this in? Maybe some of you guys have Libra placements, but I think it was Libra. I can't remember. But I said, you know, if somebody's not hating on you, you're a fucking loser. You know, if nobody cares, it means you're not making money or you're not doing shit in your life, okay? Or you look like crap. Nobody cares. And so I'm kind of wondering here if somebody's hating on you and challenging you in some way and challenging your own internal insecurity because their ego is getting in the way. But it's causing you to, see, don't let that happen. The King of Cups, I feel like this is just somebody who's in love with you. The Knight of Swords, there's something that you're figuring out about this person, Capricorn. It's almost like you're realizing that there's somebody here who, when they get in a bad mood or when there's an argument, they may tend to get very moody and say things that they don't mean or say things to try to cut you down to make themselves feel better. It's like you may be kind of realizing that, and it may be like a hard truth in some way. The Shadow Dream Catcher. I actually want to read a little bit about this. That damn moon. Give me one more. Because I know that it's like absorbing negativity. The Three of Pentacles. Let me look. Isn't this a cool book? Like it shows up like this. Isn't that cool? That's so cool. So I actually want to look at this just to get a little bit more clarity because this is new. The Shadow Dream Catcher. Dreams, nightmares, visions, messages, astral travel, out-of-body experiences, making connections to astral or ET beings, meditation, rest, recovery, vision, quest, to see, to analyze dreams, self and others, self-exploration and altered states and dream states. And then it has this big paragraph. I feel like this is giving you information in regards to who somebody truly is when they're under pressure, Five of Wands. How this could be the most loving and understanding person, but the second that something is challenged in regards to their ego or something, that's when you see the real them, because that's who people truly are, is when you see how they act under pressure. That's who people really are. And there's something that just does not resonate with you about this. It's like you love this person, but you may be thinking that you need to focus on somebody new. Yeah, Four of Cups. Focus on something new or focus on some kind of creative pursuit. Then you have the Eight of Wands, so you may be expressing it. Can't run from your shadow. I wrote some prose on my Instagram. It's called Dogs on a Leash about my shadow, where it talks specifically about owning your shadow. I really like it. You guys should go read it. The Eight of Wands. The Strength card. Ooh. Ooh. I feel like you are, I was going to say standing up for yourself. You're being pretty stubborn when it comes to like, hey, these are my boundaries, bitch. You know, excuse me, Rich. But I feel like you are, I want to give one more. I want one more. Because it feels like you're up here and somebody's trying to humble you is what it feels like. And you're just like minding your business. You know what I mean? The Chariot. The Five of Cups. And the Shaman, aka the medicine healer. Somebody is hindering you more than healing you. This could be somebody who was very healing at once, but maybe they're not now. Yeah, the Tower is right behind that. I feel like you are... It feels like there's a lot of things that you feel as though you could say, but you're only saying what's necessary, and you're like... It feels high vibe. Mischief. Interesting. You know what this makes me feel like? Birds, right? They fly. They fly high in the sky. They mind their business and they fly, right? But it's showing the second that they come down, they start messing with this cat, start fighting with other birds. They lower themselves down to somebody else's level. That's when it just becomes not for nothing, but low vibrational, I guess you could say, for lack of a better term. So I'm feeling like this is a sense of telling you, hey, you need to stay up here. Don't go down here with that Five of Wands and that Queen of Pentacles, because somebody's just trying to make you feel insecure. All right, Capricorn. Your writing is amazing. Oh, thank you. I am honestly so honored. Thank you for saying that. I want to read it. Yeah. What's your piece called, Bratty? It's Dogs on a Leash. It should be the third pinned one. It has all the titles on it and everything. It's on my Instagram. But yeah, I have a bunch of writing up there. Definitely go check it out, though. Capricorn, if that resonated, make sure that you visit brattystarot.com to get a personal read from me. I love you. All right, Aquarius. One more sign after this. There you go, Fuente. What's up, Matt? How you doing? I make moon water. I made moon water one time, and somebody literally stole it outside of my house. I was like, who the f steals moon water? But that's cool. But yeah, FG, it's called Dogs on a Leash. All right, Aquarius. What's going on for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements for this weekend? Hi, Garden Gal. Hi, how are you? That video was funny. Wait, what video? Did I make a video on moon water? I'm getting my moon water stolen? I don't remember that. Damn, the Empress. Okay, just like Capricorn. So looking good, feeling good, smelling good. The hidden inner strength, aka the shadow cat. I feel like you got something cooking, Aquarius. Like you got something cooking in the background. I feel like nobody's going to expect it. The Emperor. Damn, the Emperor and the Empress. Shut up. I feel like this is somebody else. I feel like somebody sees you for who you are and what you are. I think that for a lot of you, you've been through a very transformative process. And I think you're getting to this point where somebody important is starting to take notice. Or if you're in a relationship, it's just the Six of Cups. Or it's just somebody that just is really admiring you. This is somebody who is made for you in some way. This is like the... God, now I just heard that song. Don't laugh at me, okay? But I just heard that song... Proud of You by Drake and Nicki Minaj. It's a little bit older. But I heard it's like somebody's proud of you in some way. Could be a father, but maybe y'all got daddy issues like me. Okay, yes, daddy. We love that. Alright, let's shuffle. The Devil. I want to say there's more than meets the eye with you. And that's what I wanted to say initially when I wanted to say, I feel like people underestimate you sometimes, but I used that in another one with this card, and so I didn't want to be like repetitive, but I'm feeling with that Empress and that Devil there, you have another side to you. Oh. Okay, I heard that some of y'all are just kinky. Okay, so that's for somebody, all right? That's not for all of you. The Two of Pentacles. This is a lot of like earthy, money, a little materialistic energy. The Ace of Swords. The King of Swords and the High Priestess. I feel like somebody's informing you on something. Like somebody's giving you a tidbit of something that you already knew. What's that Devil? The World. You're finally completing something in your life that you feared that you wouldn't before, or you're finally having some type of success in your life where you're finishing something or you're accomplishing something that may have made you feel stuck unless you completed it or you were on your way there. There's some kind of new cycle that's starting. And so you're finishing up whatever this project is, whatever this, I don't know, relationship, this self-worth, self-value cycle, I don't know, whatever it is. And you're handling it well with that Two of Pentacles. And with that Ace of Swords, you're coming up with an idea because of it. Or you're speaking something into existence. Or you're talking about some kind of decision that you're making. It feels important. It feels like something that you've been working on for a while. Whether that's a healing thing or something else entirely. It's like it feels like there's another side to you. I'm kind of getting with the Empress, the Devil, and the Two of Pentacles. Like there's something that nobody would expect from you that you're doing, is what it feels like, which is like so Uranus energy, which is like so Aquarius, but not to be cliche. The Five of Cups. You know, I was just talking to somebody about this last night. I was just talking to somebody about how I don't like to utilize my energy in addressing people that try to put me down or people that try to bully me. It's like, okay, you know, I can be, and I've been like this almost my whole life. I've been like this. I had my moment where I had a big drunk spell where I was just screaming at everything and everyone because I just had it with life, right? But for most of my life, I would see people that would bully me or they would push my buttons. And I just never like responded. I was like, oh man, that insecurity is so loud. It's like you don't even want to be around it. They could be saying nothing and it just sounds so loud. But there were times where I was pushed to a brink and I snapped, right? Like I bet none of you know that I can rap my ass off, right? None of you probably know that. But some of you that have been watching me for a couple of years probably know that, right? But like, most of you probably don't. And so I feel like there's this sense of somebody underestimating you and you doing something that nobody would expect, or where people have pushed you around and now you're finally fighting back, or you know what I mean? Or people thought you were going to sulk about something and you're not. And it could be a disappointing love situation that has triggered this in you. Yeah, but Bratty Cupcakes on Apple and Spotify, guys. Thanks. Listen to Raging Roses is my best one, probably. So then we have the Emperor there. I need one more. Careful of getting pregnant. You know, I'm just saying with that Emperor there. With that Emperor there, and then you have Nature, but it's called the Seed of Life. Just be careful, because some of y'all can get pregnant this weekend, okay? Well, listen, unless you want to, you know? Especially if you have, like, a partner. The Sage. Man, I feel... Then you got Yes. The Page of Swords. If you guys are totally single, Aquarius, I feel like you have somebody that's coming in that is clearing the way, that's like, bitch, this is what you deserve. I love who you are. Like somebody who sees you is what it feels like. Somebody who is watching you and is like, yes. Page of Swords and the yes. That's literally somebody watching you, spying on you, and it's this Emperor person. Could be somebody you've been watching, but I feel like this person is just looking at you and, you know, wants to put their seed in you, or, you know what I'm saying? Unless you're the emperor, then you want to do that to a feminine. Then you have that Six of Cups there. For some of you, this is a past life soulmate if you believe in that kind of thing. The Two of Cups. Wow. Somebody, now I just heard, listen to the song by X Ambassadors called Gorgeous, but only the Upstate Live version, okay? On YouTube. X Ambassadors Gorgeous Upstate Live version. Go look that up. One of my favorite songs I've ever heard. It's like the prettiest song I've ever heard. Like, dude, it's so, like, besides Billie Eilish, Ocean Eyes, like, that is like the prettiest song, like, sung by a guy, in my personal opinion. Nine of Wands, Two of Swords. Oh no, I feel like you've been looking for this, like looking for something like this or someone like this for a very long time. And I feel like there's a deep understanding here. There's a camaraderie here between you and another person. Even if it's a current partner that you're with, I feel like you both are stepping it up to the plate. Like something's happening. You're doing something that's unexpected. Preparation. I feel like you've been waiting on something like this for your whole life. I'm not trying to be dramatic, but that's what it feels like. There's something that's going to change your life is what it feels like. And it's something that is unexpected or something that people would not expect from you. And there could be things that come from this, you know? Like, for me, when I started social media, I started on a live streaming app, you know, as a party girl. And I fucking kicked down doors and broke records like nobody's business on that fucking platform, you know? But it also came with a lot of drama. And I wasn't prepared also for all the money I'd be making. I didn't even know what a CPA was. You know, so I feel like there's something that you're getting ready to complete, like something very spectacular. It kind of reminds me of that. That's going to like push you over the edge in a good way, but I also feel like there's more to it than you realize. Okay, Bergen. Shut up, Rach. Don't even come for me. All right, last sign. Make sure you guys get your super chat questions in if you need them. Okay. Show me. Hi, Madison. All right, let's see here. What can you tell me about Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements for this weekend? Show me Pisces. King Mo, thank you so much for the super chat question. Like separating these decks because I don't want to keep getting the same ones. So I'm just like, got the Five of Wands in your energy. So maybe in your ego a little bit, the Temperance, trying to chill out, trying to make something work that's incredibly hard. Queen of Swords shows me I feel like you kind of got your guard up with something. That Five of Wands and that Queen of Swords. Some internal conflict that you're having. The Ace of Wands. But you're inspired, though. There's something that's inspiring you. Maybe an idea, decision that you're making. Maybe some conflict kind of triggers you into some idea or feeling inspired. The Eight of Cups. You're walking away from it. You feel like it's not worth your time. I'm loving this high vibing, vibrational energy that we're having. The Ten of Cups. I'm not dealing with this. Like, I'm a happy bitch. Why do I have to deal with this? You know, this is like... It's like you're fighting and then you realize, like, why am I fighting? You know, I want to be happy. I don't want this shit, right? And listen, I understand that sometimes there are certain circumstances that are just not good that make it almost impossible to be happy. But in most cases, happiness is a choice. And I feel like you are choosing to be happy. Yeah, you're clearing your energy. You're like, listen, man, karmic soul tribe, the Hierophant, the sage. Look, man, I don't want any problems. You know, I'm just, it's like, you know, you're at home, you're vegging on the couch, you're with your family or you're with your partner or whatever it is. It's like you're just trusting just to walk away. It's like you're trusting yourself just to walk away from whatever the situation is. What's the situation? What's the issue? The Eight of Swords. There's somebody who's making you feel trapped or pressured into something. And you're just like, listen, dude, I'm not fucking doing that, right? No thanks. The Temperance energy is here, which is telling me there's some form of balance or patience that you will be projecting this weekend. Like it almost feels like it's something impossible. Wheel of Fortune. And because of that, you get good karma. Because you're patient with yourself, because you choose not to give your energy to it, there's some kind of good karma coming in. Or there's some kind of good luck coming in. Or you're just letting go. This is like, yeah, it's all good, man. You know, this is like so hippie. It's like so hippie. There may be like a King of Wands archetype you don't really trust. You feel like you can't really see the person for who they are. So you may just be not addressing it or not associating yourself. And then we have that Queen of Swords. Yes. You may be saying yes to something, deciding yes on something. What is that something? What is the thing? The Sacred Heart. So what's that Sacred Heart energy about? I'm going to pull one from the middle, actually. The Page of Pentacles. Are you focusing on starting something new, some new idea, or something that you're learning that's close to your heart, something that is true to you? It seems like don't get me wrong, like it's all peace, love, blah, 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 but there's a backbone about you. Like there's a backbone about you this weekend. It doesn't really feel like you're screwing around. You're only doing what feels good. And that feels good. You know what I mean? And then you have the Ace of Wands. Could be having some sexy time this week. I'm just saying. All right, be careful with this. Okay, this is the Seed of Life and the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands can represent a man's parts down there. And the Seed of Life, well, the seed, right? We all know what that is. Be careful of getting pregnant. I'm just saying. Okay, for some of you. Others of you, there is some kind of inspiration that you're having and you're planting it into reality. This is like very peace, love, but like don't fuck with me. And the World is something that you're going to complete. For some of you, who knows? Maybe you're just writing a song this weekend. Maybe you're taking that energy and you're mutating it, or you're transforming it into a song. You're transmuting it into a song or something. And then you just write the song that week and you're like, go to record it. You know what I mean? Yeah, then there's the These Are My Boundaries, the Hidden Strength, and the No card. And then there's the High Priestess, which is you. Observation. So you remember when I was telling you how I usually, was that you? I think it was you guys. Or was that Aquarius? It might have been Aquarius. I think it was you guys. Was it? Oh, I think it was Aquarius. So I was basically telling Aquarius, I was saying, you know, I've been bullied a lot in my life and a lot of people have attacked me or whatever. But even from a very young age, I would look at it. I could like hear their insecurity. I could feel it, right? And you just have to look at people like that and have pity. Now, it doesn't mean that you have to take their shit, right? But also whatever you're giving energy to is what the universe is thinking that you want. So if I have somebody who's like, oh, whatever, Bratty's tarot, you probably have fake tits and you suck at being a tarot reader and I'm gonna fight you right now. And if I involve myself in that, what else do you think that I'm going to be involving in my life? Or what else do you think that is going to come into my life? What else do you think I'm inviting into my life when I react that way? Now, what do you think I'm inviting into my life if I don't? If I'm like, I don't care, I hope that you feel better, have a nice day, goodbye, right? What do you think I'm inviting then? And so it's a sense of you kind of observing from afar, because I feel like there's a situation where you're going to need to you're going to need to use, oh God, what is the frickin' word? You're going to need to be logical, I guess is the best way to put it. I can't think of the frickin' word. It starts with a D and I just can't think of it. Oh, that shit's going to drive me crazy. But you're going to need to take a look at it from a different angle and be like, oh, okay, I see what's going on here. And then you move on. And that's it. Okay? So you guys, it was an absolute pleasure to read your cards. Make sure that you book a personal reading with me at brattystarot.com. Make sure that you like this video. Make sure that you comment in the comment section. Make sure that you share it on Facebook, wherever, Twitter, etc. And make sure that you subscribe if you have not. I love you guys. Thank you for everything. Also, make sure that you check out my socials on Instagram. I do have some of my writings if you guys would like to take a look at that. I also have a link in my bio, so if you guys want to check out the music that I said that I have on Apple and Spotify, you're welcome to do that. I definitely recommend Raging Roses. It's a pretty good one. And also make sure that you follow me on Twitter, because I do post daily transits on there as well as my Instagram. So for those of you that are interested in astrology, make sure that you do follow me on there if you want to be updated with daily transits, okay, or weekly transits. Now I'm going to do super chat questions, and then we're going to call it a day, honey. You're welcome, Rach. Anytime, honey. All right. Oh, thank you, Shy. All right, I need super chat answers, please, in order. You're welcome, Scorp Love. Bye, FG. Have a good one. You're welcome, Garden Gal. And if you guys cannot stay for your super chat answers, Rick, my lovely, wonderful dragon bouncer, will be posting the timestamps in the chat, okay? I mean, in the comment section. You should put your links a little bigger, Miha. Oh, what's up, Carmen? My links? What are you talking about? You mean in my... Wait, what do you mean? In my Instagram? Show me super chat answers in order, please. Discernment. Thank you. Scorp Love. Woo! And Pearl and Rach. Yes, thank you. Discernment. On my screen. Okay, sure. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Hopefully that works for people. All right, we're just going to put it right there. Maybe put the mic a little bit lower. Okay. I was like, what? Everybody say thank you to Rick as well for showing up and showing out every day. All right, let's see here. All right. I have my glass on and they still look tiny. Okay, I got you. No worries. Thank you. All right, let's see. Rick, let me know if I get blurry, if you don't mind, my good man. Thank you. All right, let's see. All right, Wagos, I am planning to resign on July 5th. Oh, that's my parents' anniversary. Is it the right decision? I just want to know if I will find a new good job after resigning or will I regret it? I think that eventually you'll realize that it wasn't for you with that 8 of Cups. It just wasn't fulfilling enough. And I feel like with that 2 of Cups, you're going to find something that you feel more so resonates with you. Now, this is not me telling you to go resign, okay? You're responsible for your own choices, but that's what it's telling me that you'll feel. Because I asked in the long run how you're going to feel about it. JJ, does Mo have intentions to reconcile or communicate? Ugh, 5 of Swords and the Sacred Art. No, I feel like this is somebody who's not being super emotional. This is not somebody who's in with the intention to be super vulnerable. To me, it feels like this is somebody who is purposely not being vulnerable with you to play games or get back at you in some way. JJ, any positive messages I can hear between us? You know, listen, there is a positive message if you choose to see it, but you have mask, okay? So like somebody's wearing a mask, somebody's being fake to you. Your hidden inner strength is making me feel like, I hate to say it, it's so cliche, but it will make you stronger and it will make you a little bit harder. And some of us, we need a little bit thicker skin in order to continue with our life and move on to the next level, so to speak. And so I feel like the negative is you're going to realize somebody is a loser, okay? And the positive, you're going to realize how strong it makes you and how you are not a loser. That is kind of what I got with that, okay? Anna, thank you so much for that super chat question, my darling. Zaza, hi, Bratty. What motivated Mike to reach out to me today after seeing me on the boardwalk yesterday? The Knight of Cups, the 10 of Wands. This is somebody that feels like there's something that they want to complete with you or some kind of effort that they want to put in. It feels like this is somebody that has some kind of genuine feelings for you, but they may feel like it will be a journey or it will be harder than it needs to be, but I feel like they're just making it more difficult in their head. Should I hang out with him? Okay, so I would say yes. With that Ace of Pentacles and the Death card, it could definitely transform something for you. Could transform the way that you think. You know, could change something for you in a positive light. Do I feel like it'll go the long haul? But I feel like there's some kind of communication to be had that's going to be beneficial to you in some way. So I would say communicate. Candy One Apples for Quinn. Will Francisco break no contact and reach out to me in some form? Message, phone, in person. It feels like if this Empress is you, this to me looks like this is somebody who is trying to decide, but they're taking their sweet ass time in doing so. This is somebody who feels like if you're this Empress, they feel like you're very gorgeous, sexy, attractive, whatever the case. But it seems like they're taking their time to decide. Now, if you feel like this is somebody that's dealing with two people, the 7 of Pentacles can talk about, okay, do I choose the old bush or the new bush that I've been growing? So keep that in mind, all right? But I don't know your specific situation, but I had to say it. Darcy, beautiful Bratty, will you tell me some positive anything? I know there's some really weird transits right now that's making me feel like low. I'm just looking for some positivity. Shine your light, babe. Okay, let's see. Stop being so damn scared all the time. And I feel like the only way that you're going to get there, because you have the shadow self and caution. So I feel like instead of like, for instance, right, with the transits, instead of looking at the transits and being like, oh God, oh God, oh God, right? Look at it as an opportunity, right? Even squares in astrology are an opportunity. It's like putting pressure on a diamond to make it a diamond. That's kind of what squares are like. And so there's an opportunity here where you actually embody your shadow self and you be okay with it. And you know what? When I was a teenage girl, right? I was like 18 and I met up with somebody really stupid, and they were trying to pimp me for real, right? And so I ended up getting caught by a police officer my first day trying to do this, right? My first time trying to do this, and I got caught by a police officer. And I was like so scared that people were going to find that out, right? I was like, God, I never want to talk about that ever. Like, that was just a hard time in my life. Like, I was a teenage girl, like whatever, right? And then around my social media days, somebody was like looking me up and like, you know, doxing me and stuff like that. And so they were trying to threaten me with that. So I just went out and I just told everybody and I took my power back. All right. And what are you going to do about it? Nothing, right? The sacred fire and this. There's something that you need to purify. Now this right here, this doesn't have a meaning. This card in this deck is only available to the meaning that you give it, that the reader gives it. So what do you feel like you need to burn in order to rebirth, in order to have a transformation in your life? Because you will be doing that, but you have to accept some kind of dark inner shadow that you have that's actually going to be your best friend around this time, within the next 2 months specifically. What's up, Kittle? Oh, thank you. Yeah, hey, it's all good. You know what I mean? Listen, I could go on about stories, okay? Holy God. JJ, does Mo still have feelings for me? Care to work on our relationship? The 8 of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, I think so. With the 8 of Pentacles, it feels like this is somebody who wants to offer something legitimate, but they feel like they have to work on their reputation with you, you know? They could also be wondering, okay, do I continue to work on this, or do I go like have a new beginning? Not necessarily romantically, but do I just focus on myself, you know? Kittle, thank you so much for that. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Charlotte Smith, hello, Miss Bratty. Do you see any potential lover in my near future? The 9 of Wands and the Ace of Wands. Feel like you might get the best sex of your life. Okay, 18 and up, guys. I feel like you may get, like, sorry. I feel like you may get some sex of your life that you have been wanting for a very long time, okay? Which could always lead to more, but just saying. So I'm gonna leave that there. JJ, what's Mo's potential energy if I reach out first? The Tower and the Star. A big, crappy disaster is basically what that is. But it's going to force both of you to heal, not necessarily together, but it's going to destruct it down, your connection down, or the conversation down to a brittle ash, where you have no choice but to rebuild the relationship or rebuild yourselves on an individual level. Ninix, thank you so much. Carmen, I think it was just a tip because she was complimenting me in the chat, I think. I'm not sure, but good question. Nicole, is I acting distant on purpose? How do they feel about me? Love you, Bratty. I love you too. All right, let me see. Are they acting distant on purpose? Yeah, but I don't think it's malicious. I think they're acting distant on purpose because they purposefully need to focus on themselves with that Hermit there, although there are emotions for you. If this is not an established connection, it could be that this is somebody who is taking time out to figure out who they are in a relationship or what they want in a relationship, or could be dealing with personal family matters, to be honest. How do they feel about me? The King of Wands and the 7 of Wands, they're very sexually attracted to you, but they may at times feel like they need to keep their distance, or they may need to kind of put boundaries up when it comes to you for whatever reason. Strong sexual attraction, though. Thank you. Love you, girl. You resonate as a person. I hope this is okay. I read. I'm an empathic channel, and I hope I can ask a question. Oh, thank you, kiddo. Of course you can. Absolutely. Oh, that's so sweet. Candy apples, thank you. Yasmin, what spirit wants me to know, please? The 5 of Cups and the Knight of Swords. There may be some information that you find out from a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or about that person, about something from the past that may make you a little like melancholy, you know. Could be something kind of sad, some information that you get down to the bottom of something and you find out something about the past. There could also be somebody here who misses you, okay? A Knight of Swords kind of archetype, somebody who may be a little impulsive, blah, blah, blah. This could be somebody who's following your lead if you are involved with somebody romantically. Power of the P, thank you so much. Jess, any advice for the highest good about love? The King of Cups. I feel like you need to find somebody that is a good listener. The King of Cups is somebody that is almost like therapeutic, or somebody who will sit there and listen to you. They don't always express their emotions, but they will listen. Somebody who's confident in their emotions as well. Somebody who's quite masculine, but also has a kind of like a lover boy or like lover side to them. The 3 of Wands and the 5 of Pentacles. Interesting. I want to say don't lose your patience, or don't venture out for love when you are feeling like you're lacking. It's kind of like looking for love when you're desperate, or looking for love out of a place of a lack of self-worth or self-value is kind of like going to the grocery store when you're starving. Always a bad idea. The 10 of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like when it comes to love or allowing people into your life in general, there needs to be a need for caution. I feel like there also needs to be this awareness that you are not perfect and you don't need to be. This sense of maybe at times not forgiving yourself for certain flaws, or going back and looking at something and feeling like, oh, I could have done this better. Okay, but you didn't. And so now what, right? So what did we learn? The hardest thing in the world sometimes is having empathy for yourself and forgiving yourself, especially if you're a perfectionist type. Be very cautious with that, because perfectionist types, I find, whether in love, business, and their looks, I'm one of those people. We can be very hard on ourselves, more than anyone could ever be. And so 9 times out of 10, when people say nasty things to a perfectionist, it's like, bitch, you can never hurt me more than I hurt myself. And so I feel like you need to be kind to yourself. And so when people see you treating yourself in a certain way, they're going to want to treat you that way most of the time. What's up, Aqua Baby? It's so good to see you, honey. Power of the P. How will the weekend go? The Strength and the Knight of Wands. Lots of fire energy. I feel like you're wanting to go for something. Like you're wanting to kind of speed in and be the life of the party, or go after something. But it's like you feel like you need to restrain. Like there's something where you're like, all right, I need to rein it in for a second. And I don't know what that's in regards to, but that's what it feels like you're doing, okay? Or maybe that's somebody you're dealing with. Power of the P. Spirit wants me to know anything of anything. What do you want Power of the P to know? 8 of Swords, the 4 of Cups. All right. You know, if you're in this like, oh, I'm never good for anyone, or nothing's ever going to go my way, or it's like you feel like you have a decision to make, but you don't like any of your options, you still need to make a decision on something. Whatever that may be. I don't know. Maybe it's on hiring a fucking CPA. Maybe it's, you know, it's like it still has to get done, whether you like it or not. So it's kind of telling you, get off your ass or get out of your head and do whatever this thing is. Karmic Karen, 8. I'm 71. Have I met or will I meet someone? Only after this. Hate to say it. Hate to say it. Karmic release is like, oh, it's that taking the time alone to realize the things that you need to release so that way you can make room for something. I feel like it's like a dark thing. Not like saying you have like a dark, everyone has a darkness in them, but it almost feels like a purge or something like that. And I also want you to create a very sacred space for yourself to be able to release whatever these things are. Like, for instance, even if it's in a physical sense. For instance, once I stopped drinking, you know, I had my first beer when I was 8, you know, and it really just led me down a bad road. And so once I got sober and I stayed sober, literally, what was it? A month and a half later, that's when I got monetized on YouTube. And then I ended up getting a sponsorship. You know, then I ended up losing 35 pounds. It's like once you get rid of the crap in your life, it will invite something more positive in your life. But only then, right? It's like if you have a fridge full of moldy food and you go grocery shopping and have fresh food, where are you going to put the fucking food? Where are you going to put it? It has nowhere to go. So just some food for thought. Jen, what is the Cancer's feelings for me? King of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune. They feel like this is destined. They feel like this is easygoing, or they want to take care of you. They want to be there for you. They want to be supportive of you. Probably want to live with you, the King of Pentacles. You know, provide, protect. Shit a man's supposed to do. Well, we move in together. The King of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. I feel like it'll take some time. I feel like your fiance, or is it fiance, or the Cancer, may feel a little apprehensive because they feel like they don't have all the facts or they're not really certain. But I feel like it could go there. So, all right, let's see. Courtney Renee, how is Kevin feeling towards me right now? He came by the other day being a little flirty. Not sure if he was just doing that to see my reaction or if he actually felt something for me. The Fool. You know, the Fool is Uranus energy. It's like, look, let's try something different. Let's see what happens. Let's throw it out there, you know? The Moon, not really knowing, but trusting the process. Like, I feel like he was putting his feelers out there, you know? The Karmic Soul Tribe, trying to see if you were about it, trying to see if you were with it. The Sage, trying to clear the air. The Starseed. He may feel like a connection to you. I feel like it's an observation. Like he was throwing it out there. Like, I don't want to say extending an olive branch, but it's like he was trying to throw a fishing line out there to see what he could catch. To see if you were about that life, or to see if you were a part of this, or to see if you belonged, or whatever the case. Chibi, thank you so much for that super chat question. And so I feel like he's kind of curious, more so. I'm not seeing like deep emotions. I mean, the Moon is like, maybe, you know, it's like it's like a feeler. I'm just gonna fuck it. I'm gonna do it, and we're gonna see what happens. So, Jen, is my Cancer's coworkers encouraging him to end his relationship with me? Well, they are talking about you. 8 of Wands. The 3 of Cups. The Devil. I feel like they're saying negative things. I feel like they're talking negative things. And I feel like they're just assuming things. You know, they're just gossiping. They're just trying to create drama, kick up dust, kick up drama. That's what it feels like. What conversations have they had about me? The 3 of Swords, the 2 of Wands. You need to be careful, bro. She's going to hurt you, or this isn't going to go anywhere. She's overly emotional. You know, it's something like that. She doesn't trust you, or can you trust her? That's what it feels like. Let me just get an advice thing. Territory. I feel like they're territorial over your Cancer person. You know, like a dog when it pees on a place out in the yard. Okay, thank you, Carmen. I got it. Thank you. Shout out to FG Macrods. Thank you so much for the tip. Ashley, hey girl, love the hair. Thank you. I'm about to go blonde again this weekend too. LOL. Anyway, is TC Aries into me, or is he just a good friend and family, or a friend and really nice to me? Okay, let's see. How does he feel about Ashley? The Temperance, Nature, Six of Cups, and the Lovers. Oh, he's trying to like temper his behavior, because I feel like it's in his nature to want to explore this, or he wants to plant some seed with you, but he may feel like it's impossible for whatever reason. Maybe because, I don't know, whatever you said on your super chat. But he does think about you, and this may be somebody who feels very pulled or connected towards you, and he feels like he needs to make a decision because he thinks about you a lot. So I'm going to say romantic feelings. Chelsea Hitzler. What will be the future outcome between TW Libra and Taurus? Thanks so much. The Emperor, the masculine energy is definitely giving and getting the attention. Definitely going for it. Not afraid to. It seems like the masculine is the one implementing something. Like the masculine is trying to make this successful. The masculine is the one chasing or going after. It feels like the masculine is trying to give to the feminine, like equal give and take. This is somebody who's taking control and someone who is very sure about themselves. Also somebody who's very proud, is a very proud person. So I feel like there'll be some equal give and take. I feel like there'll be some success, but I feel like it's going to feel weird because the masculine seems detached in some way. Next one is Signs and Sinks. Anything my new business, and if a partner's coming in love. Anything my new business. What do you mean? In regards to my new business? Ace of Swords, the Two of Swords. Give me one more for that. And the Queen of Wands. I feel like if you have an idea, you need to speak it into existence, or you need to be confident enough to go ahead and go for it and not avoid it. I feel like you need to make a decision on something and you need to do it soon. I feel like it's kind of saying be confident in your ideas, be confident in whatever this is, and it's like go after it is basically what it's saying. I mean, the Queen of Wands is Aries energy, so it's like the pioneer, you know, the bravery, the leader. So kind of needing to be a leader in regards to whatever this is that you're doing. Let me see. Is a partner coming in? Seven of Cups. I feel like you'll have plenty of options. Just give it to the summer, honestly. Okay. It's not cuffing season, but you will have a lot of options. Okay. I don't feel like all of them are great. Yes, Kittle, I do all of the super chat questions in order, so yours will be in order with everybody else's, okay? But yours is coming up here shortly. Thank you so much. Renegade, what does Spirit have to tell me regarding my spiritual gifts, sharing my esoteric knowledge and destiny with my yod placement? I'm a Scorpio, stellium, Sagittarius, stellium, and Aquarius moon. Okay, wow. That's very interesting because Scorpio is so about the depth, and Sagittarius is more like out here and lighthearted and free and optimistic, you know. And they're very two different things. It's like a dichotomy, kind of. Nine of Swords, don't doubt them. Don't doubt your intuition with that Nine of Swords and the High Priestess. What you think you know, you usually know. 9 times out of 10, I feel with that Nine of Swords and the High Priestess, you will probably be right. I feel like it's also saying don't tell everything that you know either. The shedding of the skin, I feel like this is also about accepting who you are, like accepting this part about yourself, allowing yourself to transform into that. I remember when I first started reading tarot, you know, some people thought I was fucking crazy, and I was like, I don't really care, you know, I'm gonna do it, right? And the biggest drive, honestly, was money, 10 of Pentacles. And so then later on, I realized it was about a lot more than that, and how many people I ended up helping over the last couple of years doing it. Even for instance, right? If you, let's say that you start a tarot YouTube channel, right, as a healer, and you're trying to heal people, etc. Well, what I ended up doing for every year that I was sober and on my channel, I ended up raising money every year that I was sober, and I donated it to the Samaritan House in Virginia Beach for women and children that were victims of sex trafficking and abuse, right? And so it could even be something like that. You could transform other people's lives. but don't doubt it. King Mo, weekend message. The 7 of Swords. Okay. And the Shadow Dream Catcher. I would pay attention to your dreams this weekend. That's what I'm getting. I would pay attention to your dreams because I feel like a lot of the answers that you're looking for are going to be there. I also kind of want to say, like, protect your energy a little bit. Like, protect your energy. Even if you need to take some time out for yourself this weekend, I really feel like it will be important for you. Okay? I feel like you're very sensitive at this time is also what I want to say. That's what it feels like intuitively. Renegade, is my father, Cancer Sun and Libra Moon, and or my granny, Scorpio Sun and Sagittarius Moon, were they a star seed and watching over me? I'm a Scorpio. Tell me about the father. Tell me about the nanny. I don't know about a star seed for your father, but what's interesting is that the Queen of Swords and the Hanged Man is showing up for your father. There's a bit of a feminine quality happening here, even though Libra is technically a masculine sign. There's a bit of a feminine energy because it's still Venus, okay? So there's a bit of a feminine energy here. And also with the Hangman, which is Pisces, which is also feminine energy. And so I don't know about a star seed, but this is somebody who has a lot of feminine energy. This is somebody who you may have a past life with or some kind of karmic thing with. This person may have been a female in their past life. I feel like this is somebody that tries to help you drive your subconscious thoughts in the right direction. I feel like your grandmother, if you deal with any self-worth, self-value issues, it's also showing up as Venus again, which is very interesting. I feel like your grandmother may have dealt with money issues or issues regarding her looks or issues regarding her self-worth and self-value. But if that's not what it is, then I feel like your grandma is trying to help you fight for something, like fight for your independence in some way, whether that's just on a spiritual level or whether it's on a 3D level. But I feel your father more strongly than I feel your nana or whatever. Is that, I'm sorry, I don't mean to be disrespectful. Was it your granny? I feel like your granny wants something different than what you want for yourself. That's what that feels like. CDB, Yasmin, thank you so much. Let's see. Garden Gal, what can I do to end a cycle and usher in a new beginning? The Shaman, aka the Medicine Healer, and the 4 of Wands. How with that healer? The 2 of Pentacles. I kind of feel like there's too much going on in your life. Like, I'm not saying you're busy, crazy, something, but there may be something that you need to drop or you need to learn to balance more properly or that you need to find balance in your life. Because it's kind of like for instance, right? Like my healing thing, where I get my validation is when I write something, right? Like I love that. That is what balances me out. But when I'm not doing that and I'm just doing something like work, it's not allowing me to, while this is still somewhat authentic to me, the true authenticity of me is writing. So it's like when I'm not doing what is healing to me, when I'm not balancing out my life and doing these things that are healing for me, it's like I feel trapped. I don't feel free. And so I feel like you're needing to do something like that. King Mo, been trying to tap into my Leo sun in Vedic and Aquarius North Node. Any specific signs my guides will send me in the direction that I should go towards? The path that's been calling you for the longest time ever, the judgment there, something that you have maybe picked up before or maybe you have tried before. The Ace of Cups, needing to renew it. It's something that your heart is very attached to. It's something that you've done before. the Three of Pentacles, I feel like you're needing to collaborate or needing to bring someone else in on this, or you need to bring somebody that is smarter than you. And what I mean by that is, right, so like for instance, if I'm doing my taxes, I'm not doing my taxes. I'm hiring a CPA to do them. Why? Because I am just not going to do my taxes as good as a CPA will, right? And so there could be something with that. And I feel like you're needing to kind of follow your heart with whatever this is, with that Page of Cups and that Ace of Cups in regards to your own personal path. And you're needing to find people that are on the same page. So for instance, I want to be a writer. So what would I probably need to do? I would probably need to surround myself with other writers, right? Well, I'm taking a screenwriting class this June, right? The second one. So it's like, what are you doing to be authentic to yourself? All right. And just a few more here. Anna, hello V. What can I look forward to or something positive coming in for me? Thank you. Okay, so you got a big yes. So I feel like maybe something you've been waiting on or something you've been wanting, you're probably going to get a big yes for that. The world is here. You're completing something, or maybe you're planning a traveling trip, or maybe you're getting a passport. I don't know. The Justice card is here. So I feel like you're finally able to do something that's going to knock you back into alignment, something that's going to make you feel better. Then you got to know, okay? The Hierophant and the Magician. What's that? No. The Page of Wands. You may get a message. You may receive a message from somebody and you may end up telling them to F off because it's somebody that is not in alignment with you and your personal values and what you want in a relationship or spiritually or whatever the case is. And so you may be telling somebody to F off, basically, somebody who's trying to trick you or something like that, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, you know, or maybe you're going to figure out like something isn't for you, but it's like the best thing ever. All right. And then we have Kittle. All right, hold on. Carmen sent this to me. Let's see. We have Kittle. Kittle 73. My question, fighting with my fiance, John. He's a Pisces / Aries sun, Sag moon, and he's being a dick. LOL, are we going to be okay? The 9 of Cups and the 6 of Swords. Okay. I need one more for that. The Queen of Pentacles. So I feel like you're going to realize what it is that you're worth. Now, I don't think that there's like a breakup within the next couple of days or anything, but there's definitely a sense of you possibly resolving something. Like you being like, hey, this isn't really working for me. 9 of Cups, 6 of Swords. This isn't really what I had in mind when I decided to be in a relationship with you or whatever the case. And you feeling like you're not getting your needs met. And so I do feel like there's something that you are going to prioritize in regards to yourself and your 3D reality, your money, nurturing yourself, caring for yourself. But I'm not going to lie. The Queen of Pentacles is somebody who, for instance, can be married to somebody and have a joint bank account, but have like a bank account on the side. You know, it's like this, you're going to be kind of in this protective energy. So there may be some resolution with that 6 of Swords, but I feel like you're not going to be totally comfortable with that. You're still going to be apprehensive, you know, for whatever reason. So that's what I got for you. Oh, wow, Renegade. That's incredible. All right. Super chat answers in order, please. Super chat answers in order. Last shuffle. All right, so we have Ninix. His true feelings for me, daily consistent texting, but no planning for the future, even though he says he loves me and wants to. He's sexually attracted to you. He has feelings for you. I don't know what his problem is, you know? Give me one more. It's just going to be nice. Here we go. 6 of Wands. Be careful he's not, like, getting attention elsewhere, okay? I didn't want to say because the King of Wands can, you know, while he's sexy and he's all this and he can have an attraction, he can also be a little, you know, questionable. So, all right. Now, if you know that is just not a possibility, then don't listen to me. Okay. Candy One Apples for Quinn. Will Francisco come back into my life to reunite and reconcile in the month of June and July? The Knight of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles. He's being pretty stubborn because he feels like he was abandoned or he had to abandon you, block you, something like that. Caution. Then we have the Heedful Mouse and the Six of Pentacles. This is somebody that's being very cautious with their energy. I would honestly be shocked if they did. I would honestly be totally shocked because this is somebody who's really taking their sweet ass time because they feel like sad about something or they feel like, ugh, you know, empty about something. And so there's this sense of no, right? This about giving their energy. So it's like instead they're pulling it back. So let's see. Chibi, hello, love. I've been very confused about my love life. Could you bring me some clarity? Thank you. And Judgment, I feel like you'll have to make a pretty big decision soon. The Judgment, the Two of Pentacles, and you have to ask yourself if it's something that you can actually handle, to be honest. With that Sage there, you might be needing to clear something out and really clear your mind and look at something from a different perspective and make a decision from that place instead of being in your head about it. Five of Swords, the Nine of Wands. I feel like this is like just a constant ongoing fight, okay? I actually want to look at something here in regards to this book. I'll open right up to it. For the Starseed card, beings that have seen and experienced life elsewhere in the universe on other planets and other non-physical dimensions other than just Earth, a fragment of the universe, a star child, galactic beings, blah, blah, blah. I feel like with that Five of Swords, Nine of Wands, and the Starseed, somebody may be playing games, playing mind games, and trying to nickel and dime you know, in some way. But I feel like you're going to start realizing who you are, or you're going to be pretty guarded in regards to whatever this is. But I feel like the lower that somebody else goes, the higher that you're going to go, or the higher that you are going to try to go. So basically not letting it bring you down. But you're needing to make like a higher self judgment call. You're welcome, Renegade, anytime. Let's see. Pavio, has the delightful K gone for good this time around? I don't know about for good, but with the Star and the Three of Swords, this is definitely somebody who's trying to mend, trying to heal themselves, trying to find hope in their darkest of moments. That's all I know. Thank you so much, Aqua Baby. Oh, wow, Chibi. Well, there you go. Yasmin, just one more from Spirit, please. These decisions that you make, you're going to need to make one between an old way or a new way, or an old path or a new path. But you're having to let go of the old path, and you intuitively know what it is, and it's telling you that you intuitively know what it is that you need to do. There's a potential that is untapped, but you have an unlimited potential in regards to whatever this decision is, but you need to make it. CDB, what's going on with my current love situation this weekend? Let's see. Queen of Cups. Okay. If you're bisexual, there could be a feminine energy here who's offering you something, or you could be completely full of love, to be honest, not to sound corny. But with the Queen of Cups, the Ace of Cups, this is all about love. This is about offering love. This is about being vulnerable, even wearing your heart on your sleeve. What's that card? The Ten of Wands. But you could feel like your heart is heavy. The Ace of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles. It seems like there's an opportunity to work on something. It seems like if you are not dealing with anyone, or if you're dealing with somebody new, I feel like that's in regards to this. You could end up falling for somebody new, but it could feel like it's a lot of work for whatever reason. It could be you wearing your heart on your sleeve and then not even realizing how real it could actually get. And I feel like you may have two love options if you're not in a relationship. And so one is like, oh, super vulnerable, super blah, blah. And there might be another one that's like more earth signish. So somebody who's more grounded in reality. Can I have kids with this person? Can I have a business with this person? Can I have a house with this person? You know, there's nothing wrong with that shit. I'm made up of so much earth, honey. It's not even funny. But I feel like your heart may be more geared towards the lovey-dovey one. Now, if this is all one person, I mean, to me, this is the best of both worlds because it's like emotion and the 3D realm coming together to take love and actual ground it into reality to make it something long-term. But I feel like you're going to be in your feelings. Aqua Baby. Hi, Bratty. Is the step I'm about to take for my business, is this the right one? And is it going to be successful? It's completely going to take me out of my comfort zone because I have to talk too much. Advice, please. Thanks. Okay, let me see. Is this going to be successful? You may have to face a fear. Two of Swords, the karmic release, and the King of Pentacles. Or there's something that you've been avoiding. Like it's going to do something where it's going to cause you or force you to release something. Like a karmic release. Like something that has been holding you back in some way. I feel like it'll put you in a good financial position with that King of Pentacles. So, yeah. Give me one more. The Nine of Pentacles. I feel like it'll put you in a good financial situation, but I feel like there's going to be like something's going to be tough at first. Maybe it's a speaking thing. I don't know. Advice? The Nine of Swords. Get out of your head. Get out of your head and get fucking motivated, honey. Get out of your head and get motivated. Be inspiring or get inspired in whichever way you see fit. You're welcome, CDB. All right, guys, it was an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much, Rick. You are a king dragon out here. I love all of you. Please enjoy the rest of your day and make sure you book with me on brattystarot.com, okay? I love all of you, and I will talk to you soon.